What's going on, guys? I got these guns up because today I have my guns aimed at a few targets, and it's about to get real. And even though we got Captain America in the building that's always trying to save everybody, will you keep your dollar store self to the side for a moment? Just let me do what I do best. All right?
You need to just take a chill. That's what you need
to do. Listen, man, I'm tired of you watering this show down. I wanted this show to set fire on women and children. I want this show to destroy monuments. And you, Mr. Goody Two Shoes, always making videos like quality conversations and you're the sweetheart and everybody loves you. Me and Jim just want to destroy the world.
I mean, I still stand by my statement of not everyone loves me because I've been blocked by more people than you have since we started this. So, you know, don't go chasing waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Whatever. I don't agree. Everyone loves you. My wife even loves you. She's always trying to sneak to North Carolina. I mean, it's ridiculous.
You're too busy making content. You got to spend more time with her.
Man, the content calls me, man. I can't help it, you know. It calls me.
Sorry, I ate a mint and it's like all stuck up in my mouth. So I'm over here like,
oh man.
How are you?
Anyway,
man?
I'm good, man. I am good.
We didn't even get to catch up before the show. Like you sent me the link like 2 seconds before we went live.
I'm sorry. I was doing some debt consolidation, which was cool. I was driving in my car and I was on the phone with one of my credit cards that I got down to like zero negative. Actually, they owed me $30.
Congrats.
And so I was in the car and I was like, how come my Best Buy bill is always like $150 a month and I haven't used it in like years? Like, I hate these department type cards, right?
Yep.
So then I was like, well, I got this one credit card. My balance is massive. I had it forever and I paid it off and I don't use it, right? And I was going to cancel it, but the lady, you know, they go on and on and on. Don't cancel it. So anyway, she convinced me not to cancel it months ago, right? So crazy to a point, I scratched the word paid on the card, right? Wow. So I know that I don't use this. So I was like, let me just call and see. So I owe like $4,000 on Best Buy, right? So I called them and then it's like $150 a month and it never goes down, like ever, right? So for reasons I don't know. So I called and said, well, what would it be if I had like $4,000 in this card? And they give you the whole, well, do you have a balance transfer special deal or whatever? I'm like, no, but I'm sure you'll give me one. So anyway, I like, just answer my question. It's like, oh, it'd be like $62. I'm like, $62 versus $150. So then I was like, you know what? The APR is so low on this and I don't use it. I was like, you know what? Give me like $13,000 and I'm just going to bring everything over. So anyway, next couple of days I'll be doing all of that. But that's why because I was sitting in my parking lot on the phone with them, and then I ran in the house and I was like, all right, we gotta get this thing going because a certain someone in the chat I got words with.
Yeah, you were busy on Twitter today.
I don't think I was as busy as when I'm going back and forth with those darn PlayStation and Xbox guys. But today I was a little busy with the stadium.
Look, when you bring a match to Twitter at first thing in the morning. And you light a fire, wow. You know, that's busy.
Well, you know what? I did want it to linger a little bit, right? So I wanted to say what I had to say. I wanted to shoot my shot. And I wanted it to just, you know, it to linger and people be like, what? You know, man, I'm very calculated. Everything I do, I try to put a little bit of.
I get it. I've been around you enough now to know how you operate. Which is why I'm sitting here calm, cool, and collected, man. I got the T-shirt on. I'm off work tomorrow because it's my anniversary. 16 years, baby. So
damn, you've been married for 16 years?
I've been married for 16 years tomorrow.
Wow. Right. Congratulations, man. Yeah, man. So we just made 6 years. You guys got a 10 on top of us. Now, the 25th of this month will make 10 years we've been dating.
Yeah. But my wife and I we've been together for 18. We'll be married 16 tomorrow. So
congratulations.
Thanks. I appreciate
it. Are you going to do a special 16-year stream?
No, you know, we were going to go out of town. But just with all the COVID stuff and, you know, things just, it's still not normal, right? There's still a lot of concerns with the Delta and all that. And both of the kids are busy in sports right now. So we're we're just gonna hang local. My wife actually surprised me last night, and I was trying to plan out all kinds of stuff. She was like, "Let's go play some golf." I was like, "You want to go play golf?" She was like, "Yeah." So we're going. We got a 9 o'clock tea time in the morning. My wife's gonna go play golf with me. So cool, I don't know if other men out there would be amazed if their wife went to play, but I just think it's pretty cool. My wife wants to go do something that I like to do. So
that's pretty cool. I don't like it.
I appreciate it, guys, in the chat. Thank you. I appreciate it, dude, and William. Thank you, guys. You got a lot of chat going on, man. You got a lot of chat going on. You got.
I am gonna get to the chat. Actually, listen, you're a part of the thing, man. Read some of the comments. Shout some people out. You know, do something with yourself.
You've got.
And stop saying you, Winnie, man. This is man. It's our show.
I'm telling you right now. You have your public enemy number one today in the chat in Eddie Player One.
Okay.
So he's here with the fireworks, and Ashes to Ashes has got the fireworks ready. Okay, you've got William in. Bruce is in the building. Mr. Bruce, who is so, I want to say like melodical. I don't even know if that's a word, with his guitar strings, making your intro for the triple slam.
He did.
Right?
Yes, he did.
Dude Games is here. Dude Games goes after me on Thursday nights at 9 o'clock. You got William in the house. It's a good crew right there, man. That's a good crew.
It's a good crew.
A sharp-looking crew, by the way, too. Let me just say.
I keep talking because I'm.
Oh, he said it was popcorn, not a firework. My bad.
Then. Yeah, I was like, wait, I thought I seen his popcorn, but.
You know, on this, on the comments thing on StreamYard, it looks a little bit like a firework. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Oh, Collins is here too. What's up, Collins?
Collins, the Emperor.
The Emperor.
My guy, man.
He's got a new groove, I hear. You know, the Emperor's new groove.
Oh, that.
Dad jokes. I got them all.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Cowboy, what are we doing today? You see, I said we there.
Yes, thank you. I don't want you to make everybody think.
Well, Jeff's not here, so it's a little weird because whenever we're one-on-one like this, I'm usually kicking your ass in video games.
Wow, really? Okay, your little cheat. You cheated last week for your little tournament, but whatever. Anyway, so guys, Jeff isn't here, but he'll be tuning in later. So I want to start this thing off. Eddie Player One is in the chat, and I hope he's still there. Okay,
he is.
And you already went through to some of the people in the comment.
Mr. 1030 just jumped in. Mr.
1030 just jumped in. So I'm gonna say this. So most of what I do on YouTube and in life is for entertainment purposes only. So let me start by saying that. Sometimes people are like, you should say it in the beginning. You have people all, okay, so now I'm not saying what I'm going to say next isn't valid or that I'm going to tone it down. Well, I'm not the same. Whatever. I got Ryzak, so he made me tone everything down. But what I will say is I love entertainment, right? So maybe I might be a little extra at times because that's just my personality. I like things to be a little, right? But I am going to call out Eddie Player One for some nonsense. But what I will say is this, okay? So here's my Ryzak moment, all right? So let me have a Ryzak.
We need like a cut scene with like a picture of me on a unicorn or something, and it's like Ryzak moment.
Ryzak moment.
Some colorful music.
I'm gonna have my Ryzak moment before I get into this, just so everybody who's watching aren't too crazy. So, guys, I'm gonna say this, okay, and then I'm gonna give it to you. But when the Stadia Bash Community Network wasn't a Stadia Bash Community Network, it was only called the Stadia Bash. You see those two people right there? That was me and Spectre. We came up with this. Spectre had an ideal to do something for the community. He came to me. I took his ideal and I ran with it.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Spectre's avatar when he first started out was one of the fish from SpongeBob, and now he's gone like super dark into like a very creepy mask. Okay, what did you do to him?
Me. So anyway, it's the same thing I was trying to do to you, but it didn't work. So, so this is the Stadia Bash Community Network channel. Guys, most of you know about it, most of you don't. But I went to one of the playlists, which is simply called Stadia Bash Community, Stadia Holiday Bash. This is how it all started. So back in December, him and I got together. This was the announcement video we made. We announced it to the world. We're going to do a week event where it's going to be like 3 people streaming on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday, on Friday. Most people had the day off because that was New Year's. We did like 8 hours that day or whatever, right? Now, look at this, guys. Look at the people we had. It was, we had the announcement. Spectre went first. Johnny Bionic was there, the Gaming CPA, Stadia Pro Gaming, Vet Cloud Gaming, Ray the Gaming Cyborg. I remember I did an announcement, but it got split in half. Token Gamer, Squids, Dude Games, Charitman Gaming, the Gaming Source Network at the time, and Stadia Source. I was a part of them. They let me use their account for that day. Dre, the legend. Cloud Gaming Dad, Dr. Spaceman, Blockchain Universe, Token Gamer used his one account, and this guy right here.
Oh, hey, look, it's Eddie.
Eddie Player One, and then Spectre, right? Spectre closed it out. The reason why I'm saying this is that Eddie Player One, as you've seen all these names, right? He gave, for me, he gave legitimacy for this thing. Now, I'm not saying the little guys was nothing, but I felt people took us more serious. They was like, what? You got Eddie Player One closing it out? So I want to always say I still thank him so much because I reached out to like everybody, all the big people, even my favorite guy, Clive, right? Everybody was either busy, couldn't do it, said no. But Eddie said, I got to check with my wife. I'll let you know. And he came back and said, yeah, you know what? I can fit it in my schedule. And we were going crazy. Spectre was like, oh, my God, Eddie Player One. Eddie Player One. I'm like, dude. It was cool. So we get to have the last stream was Eddie Player One. Spectre does his stream. It was like a podcast. We closed out the show. It was awesome. And we said, we got to do another one. And a month later, we did another one. And then because of Eddie Player One, more people. We had Clyde. We had Lloyd. We had Avery. You name it, the who's was in our very next Stadia Bash, right? And this is before it became the Stadia Bash Stream Network. So I say that to say this. I don't care that I'm still thank Eddie. Eddie could stomp on my grandma's grave, right? But I'm still always got a love for Eddie because he didn't have to do that. And that meant a lot for me. Again, he was the only one of the top guys, one of the guys that been a part of Stadia since day one, the inception. So I want to say thank you for Eddie. Now, after I'm being really nice to Eddie, it's time to roast you. Whatever.
Hey, let me while you're trying to figure out what you want to say here, let me just say you took me off the goddamn screen.
Oh, my bad, because I was gonna. Sorry.
Let me just go ahead and say that Clive didn't decline my invitation the first time. So I just want to put that out there.
Yo. Why you gotta be like that?
Hey man, it's no yes man, right? We're supposed to be authentic.
This guy, man, this guy.
Trying to water down the show.
Anyways, right, so I'll say that. Let me look in the chat if anybody got anything to say for Never Now.
Get ready for this
piece. Let me see.
I should have made some.
Ashley said Eddie never deserves any shade. Most genuine, authentic person on the internet. So I'm gonna take this back months ago. You guys remember when Duncan and Cloudy was a part of Stadia Bash Community Network? You remember those guys created a show for the SBCN called "What Has Stadia Done Now?" Now I gotta paint this picture, guys. So Jack originally came to SBCN to do the summer games, right? The community championship, whatever, right? He came to us first. He wanted to donate $2,000, blah, 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 right? And we said, cool, we'll help. Cool, that's a true story. He'll tell you himself, right? But he was upset that we allowed Duncan to do a show for the SBCN Mondays, right? And that bothered him so much that he was like, that was kind of like that. And we had a couple bickers and we didn't agree with everything. So that was just, and this story has been told many times. But if you never heard it, it's part of it, right? So Jack said, you know what? I can't be a part of SBCN because of Duncan. I stuck up for Duncan and said, listen, I feel like content creators need to be able to express themselves. And I told Duncan straight up, this better not be no stupid show where you're trying to bash Stadia. He promised to me it's not, right? So I feel like the first episode wasn't that bad. Yes, he did say, I forgot at the time who he said should get fired. I think they said, oh, this person from Stadia should get fired. They don't feel like they do enough. I personally didn't feel that was that bad. It pissed Jack off. He didn't like it, so he decided to leave. And thus he used a bunch of other people. Ryzek helped also create the or be a part of the Stadia Community Championship being a summer championship being a thing, which has turned out great, right? It was all cool. Kudos to Jim. He won the whole thing. That was cool. Now, the reason why I bring that story up is I stuck up for Duncan, and then Sammy and I got into a little bit of beef, and then Sammy decided to leave, right? He didn't want to do the show no more because the show was part of State of Bash Community Network. So eventually Duncan said, dude, we're not going nowhere. Then eventually he hit me up and said, look, I'm sorry, we took a vote. And for me, I was like, you know what, dude, that's your boy. You guys been doing content together. I don't take anything personal at the end of the day, right? Like, go with your boy. That's not a problem. He was like, yeah, but you guys lost out on money. I said, first of all, I told Jack I don't want a dime from you. So we didn't lose out on money. At the end of the day, you know, yes, Jack left because of you and I stuck by you and now you're leaving. But you got to honor your friend, right? It's all good. And y'all took a vote, right? So if you voted, it's 3 of you got to outvote it. It is what it is. So I appreciate Duncan, and sometimes I stick up for him. Yesterday I stuck up for him, and I had a bunch of people. They wasn't bashing me, but they got in a whole big argument because I gave Duncan some credit and whatever. So anyways, the reason why I'm bringing up the story is so that happened, and the very first episode of What Has Stadia Done Now, when they wasn't a part of the SBCN, he never did a bad thing in his life, Eddie, nobody should throw shade at Eddie, was in the comments throwing shade. So I came in the comments, I'm watching the show because I'm still supporting. You're not part of SBCN, but I still watch that show to this day, weekly. Just because I support it, right? It's a Stadia show that give me a different perspective on Stadia. I watch all my MM2Ks where Stadia ain't never did a thing wrong. Not saying that because he does point some stuff out, but for the most part. I can watch Clive and he go hard on anybody who say anything about Stadia, you know, right? He does little jokes, it's funny. But when I watch Duncan and them, I already know they kind of got beef with Stadia. So I'm going to watch them and be like, okay, first of all, let me see what they're going to say. But I love it because they're just giving their raw opinion, being extra critical, a little bit too critical. But it is what it is. I support the show. Now, Eddie Player One, back to you, sir, that shouldn't get shade. This guy's in a comment, and somebody said, oh, you're not part of the SBCN anymore. And Barry was like, yeah, we're not. You're just not really going to get into it. So this guy, Eddie, which and back then, you know what? I let it go. I was like, whatever. I guess I woke up on a good day. Eddie is like, oh, you mean that channel where you put your content in just a playlist and that's all it is? Something to the fact that the channel isn't going to grow, right? So I went to Twitter and just said, listen, for anybody, just so you guys know, the SBCN isn't about the channel itself. We don't even show how many subscribers we have. We're just about the individuals who are on that platform to help push them. Listen, Cloud Gaming Dad said it many times. He said, dude, I thank you. You invited me to be a part of the Stadia Bash. And that's how I first got a name. And look at him now. He just reached 1,000 subscribers. You asked him himself. He said, thank you to the SBCN from where I'm at now. Look at all the European guys that started off in the SBCN. Now they're off. Even my guy, Alex, Nimbus. He said to me the other day, I hope this ain't not public info, but he said, okay, I'll just say this. One of the bigger guys reached out to him and want him to stream for them. He said, dude, I still want to stream for SBCN. I've been working. I said, dude, listen, the SBCN is the platform to propel you to go further. You start with us and people get to know who you are, and then they might poach you. Listen, you could stay with us. I did Stadia Bash Community Network and I did SBCN, right? Both. So I said, you could stay.
Stadia Source, GSN.
Yeah,
you said you did Stadia Bash Community Network and SBCN, the same thing.
Damn, that's crazy. So I did. Thank you, Ryzek. Somebody's paying attention. I did a Stadia Source, and I did and they turned it to GSN. I did that and Stadia Bash Community Network. So I said, dude, do both. But if you ever feel like you know, too much is going on, then you don't have to do the SBCN. We're the small guys just helping you guys get a name. Clive is the only big name that's still stuck around, right? But I don't have a problem. Leave. Look at all the people who did leave. Now, a lot of people did leave because they had beef with me, which I always felt is kind of silly. So you're mad at me and you leave the SBCN and you guys are all like brothers and sisters. But it is what it is. And Ryzek told me, said, bro, you're the go ahead.
You have to admit you've kind of assumed the face of the SBCN. I mean, those of us that know it always will know that it was Spectre's idea, right? But you're the one that's constantly promoting it. You're the one that's constantly showing up in chat. So you've kind of assumed that face. So when things go wrong with you, the way to hurt you is to attack the SBCN, right? Right.
And I don't want to say they attacked the SBCN by leaving. I just think they was trying to attack me, I guess, right? Because I don't think they intentionally was like, F the SBCN. Well, maybe Eddie Player One was saying that. I'm getting to it. But I don't think anybody specifically besides Eddie was throwing fire or shade at the SBCN. I think they just felt like this was their way to get back. I don't know if they're trying to get back at me or they just wanted to disassociate themselves with me, if that makes it better, you know. And I don't listen. I get it. I just felt like if it was helping you and it was propelling you and you were doing good with it, then don't leave because of me. But it is what it is. Now, get back to Eddie. So Eddie said what he said back then, right? And all I did was make a post the next day. I just kind of lightly left it just to say, guys, you know, the SBCN isn't about the SBCN. It's not about this becoming a big channel. So there is not one legitimate created content on the SBCN. And I remember Spectre wanted to make a video. I said, no, bro, make it on your channel. I don't want any content created on this channel. You know why? Because then people are going to say like, oh, you're using us to get views. You're using us to get monetized. Then anybody who ever made a video for the SBCN and decide to leave, they're going to feel like I helped build that channel up. And now what? So no, every single content is everyone's content. Now I could bring up other bigger channels. When you go to them and you stream on their channel, right? When you leave, all your stuff it didn't benefit your channel at all. That's why I wanted to do it differently, right? I wanted it to benefit each individual person. Now, get back to this. So I left it alone. That's all I wrote. Last night, I'm minding my business as I should, and I'm watching Cloud Station TV.
When the hell you ever minding your business?
I do. I'm minding my business. I'm just paying attention, right? Minding my business. Now, I'm watching Cloud Station TV, and so they're going around the room. Hey, guys, what you doing this week? So they asked JD, what you doing this week? And he said he's doing this, this, and this. Oh, man. Hold on, baby. On location. Jeff.
And let me just say, it's not Cloud Station TV anymore.
I mean, it is right now.
It's Cloud Nation TV.
Is that what it was called last night?
They changed their logo and the name of their show because they're not just PlayStation focused anymore.
You know what's funny? I watched the show last night, but I guess I've seen all the PlayStation logos. I mean, I know the whole behind the scenes.
If you check out their channel, check out the channel. They changed their logo. It's now Cloud Nation TV. So
last night, I didn't.
But you obviously didn't notice the name change,
right? So
you were too busy staring at Eddie in the comments.
Maybe they should change the name up differently or something. But Cloud Station, Cloud Nation, that's cool. It flows pretty smooth. It's not that big of a change. I didn't even notice.
I feel like Jeff has jean shorts on and like knee-high tube socks right now.
No, I feel like he has those tan shorts. Like the khaki shorts.
He might be wearing a fanny pack.
I think fanny pack, khaki shorts. No, with the khaki shorts with all the pockets.
Yeah, yes, the cargo shorts. Hang on. Let me just.
Yes.
Yeah, hang on. I don't know if I can put the phone.
Well, you don't got shorts on. You got pants.
Is it Canada Day again?
Yeah, I got the shorts.
I knew it.
And I do. Let me pull up my.
Got that T-shirt tucked in. That's dad mode right there. You're looking good, Jeff. Is it Canada Day?
No,
right?
It's a clean shirt that was on top of the pile.
Yeah, I can't take Jeff nowhere, man.
Oh god.
Well,
Jeff, you're coming in right at the good point.
It's in the 60s here,
right?
So it's starting to get cool here. So
love it. I love the colder weather. I don't know why the hell I moved to the south.
I may have to put on the fall.
Oh man, no, I would trade with you in a heartbeat.
Like damn, 90 degrees here today. You can have it.
Oh, I miss it.
I love the heat. Love it.
What I missed?
Oh, damn it.
Did I miss Anthony's rant?
You've missed Anthony building up to where he's going to talk about.
But I'm at the end.
I got you. You're there. You're there.
All right. Let me see. Let's see.
Jeff,
Well,
is that Lake Ontario behind you?
It is. That is Lake Ontario.
Dang.
Yeah.
Called it.
That is Lake Ontario. Okay. I can be in the picture and you can be on YouTube at the same time. See, harassing people as I walk through.
As you should.
If you
So was let me ask you a question. Was the drug deal successful?
It was.
Nice. Okay.
Wait, can I flip the camera?
You should be able to.
I don't know.
I think people are here.
You need
for
a musical.
my
You need
story.
a musical interlude.
Hey, he's famous.
You're live on YouTube. Musical interlude.
Does he have a name? Can we at him?
Oh my God! I don't know. It's way too small for me to see, and I'm way too old.
All right, can I finish my story now?
Yeah, we're waiting. It sounds like you're clicking.
No,
You're doing the clickety click.
Jeff was doing his thing. You know, he was talking. I didn't want to cut him off.
I was just filling time. I thought you were getting things ready to display, so I was just killing time.
I mean, at the same time, I was kind of looking, but let's see. All right. Anyways, so but actually, you know what? Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna find this exact thing.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Eddie said hurry up. He's got a kid to put down to bed in about 4 hours. So you need
all right. I'm going. All right. Hold on.
I'm going to go ahead and throw some shade at Eddie. You said I'm watering down this show. I'm going to throw shade at Eddie right now. Eddie, this is me talking to you. You still owe me one-on-one in Rocket League. Don't think that I forgot about it.
Running from you.
That's what it is. There's my shade. Calling him out.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to find Eddie's exact comment.
We have a nice lighthouse. Do you see the lighthouse? Or is it too far?
Why do you have a lighthouse there?
Well, because we live on a lake, and so if you're bringing the boat in, there has to be a lighthouse to guide the boats in. Back in the olden days.
Okay.
You know, back in the olden days.
Hey, Eddie, if you deleted your comment, I'm gonna be mad.
CGX.
All right, I can find it. All right. Anyways, all right. So let me get back to it.
Anytime.
All right. So anyway, last night as I'm on the thing, right? What's going on? I'm soon as Ace. So I'm on their channel, and they say to JD, right? So guys, I'm explaining how Eddie was throwing shade because he's innocent at the SBCN. But I did say in the beginning, whoever just tuned in now, that Eddie's my dude, and I thank him for the very first Stadia Bash, when he actually was the anchor of the show. So I do appreciate him. So don't people who came here thinking it was going to be super toxic. That's not it. But anyway, I got to mess with Eddie. So anyway, they said to JD, hey, JD, so what you doing? And JD says, oh, I'm doing blah, blah, blah. And they said, well, you're not doing an SBCN stream? He said, man, I don't know. I might have to negotiate my contract. So I write in the chat. I was like, oh, you can have the primetime spot, which is 1 a.m. Eastern. So I was trying to be funny because that's Ray's time. And so they was like 1 a.m. Eastern. And then it was like, oh, that's Ray's time. So then Eddie, Mr. Shade Thrower, is like, oh, you mean that channel where people, dang, man, if I can find his exact comment. I don't like the paraphrase. I was paraphrasing the whole thing, but I want to find his exact comment.
He put it in the chat just now.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he's trying to help you out.
Eddie, well,
because he's a nice guy. I mean, seriously,
look
at that face. How can you not love that face?
So Eddie said, listen, no, forget that. How about when Eddie had the picture like he had the shirt off? Dude, that's my picture.
That was his game over picture, the black and white one.
Like I think Brian said, like he's staring into your soul.
Yeah.
So anyway, Eddie says, oh, you can't stream on your own channel anytime you want. Anyways, Eddie out. Peace. So my thing is this, bro, what's up with that? So I simply say, hold up, I found
he put it in the comments as well.
No, I just read it.
Yeah, he put another comment of what you said in the comments.
Thank God Eddie came to the meeting.
Eddie isn't worth going after.
Eddie came
he has no identity.
Good thing Eddie came to the meeting and was prepared to get straight shade thrown at him because the guy in the meeting didn't.
I know, right? I'm so sorry. I was on the phone consolidating my debt, man.
He's trying to get that credit score up.
Yeah, my credit score is pretty good, but I just wanted to knock down some debt. You know, if I could knock down some debt at a cheaper, you know, I'm paying $150 a month, and it could have been $62. That's such a big difference.
Maybe you should do more shows and make some more money in your shows.
Maybe I should be on your show more often. All right, here, let me do this real quick. Just so you guys know, I just sent Eddie, Player One, a link to the show. So, Eddie, if you want to come on here and explain yourself, meet the man face to face, you can do so. Now, I'm going to get back to my story. So, Eddie, as he said, Eddie, my question is, bro, what's up with the shade at the SBCN? We ain't never do nothing to you. Come on, man. We're the guys that's just trying to grow, right? Well, what is this comment about? You can't stream on your own channel anytime you want. Anyways, Eddie out. Peace. What is that? Is anything about that? Was that a good comment? No, that's derogatory. And I'm here to just say, Eddie, bro, why? Why the shade? Hold on, who was that earlier that said Eddie never did a thing wrong in his life? He only kissed puppies on the forehead every day.
I don't think anybody said that.
Well, somebody said that. Who was it? Ashes to Ashes? It was somebody. Well, just so you know, look at this comment and read it for yourself, folks. Eddie Player One was throwing shade. Why, Eddie? Why, Eddie? Why? Why? That's all I want to know.
I wish that I could do Eddie's voice. I don't think I can do Eddie's voice.
Come on, try it.
I can't. I'm not even going to disrespect.
Try it.
I can't. Jeff would have a better shot at it than I would.
Oh, don't try to put Jeff out there. Come on, do it. Do a little Eddie impression.
Jeff can do a little bit of a French Brazilian accent. He can do it.
Where's Sebastian? Where's Sebastian when we need him?
From Eddie, just the same as you do, Cowboys. No. I'm not trying to hear that.
Should I get on my boat for the rest of the show?
No, Sean.
Is it a motorboat?
Should I get on this boat here, or should I get on my orange one?
See, Ashes to Ashes said himself. He said Eddie kissed puppies on the forehead every morning. That's what he said. And he just repeated himself.
What's wrong? I kiss my puppies on the forehead every morning. What's wrong with that?
No, I'm just saying that's a really nice thing to do. You know, you kiss puppies on the forehead, you're a good guy. You know, but and then Link is talking about he has to agree with me that Eddie was throwing shade. Exactly. So let's hear from Eddie himself. He said, I had one too many and became a keyboard warrior. That's all. I told you, Eddie, see? And then Eddie inboxed me and said all the Stadia Bash Community Network could die.
Oh, no, he didn't, because then
yes, he did. He inboxed me.
He would have been talking about me.
And you know me, I don't like to pull up inbox stuff. I don't do that.
He might say that about you and Ray, but he don't say that about
No,
me.
he said it. He said rise up first.
Nope, because we're Rocket League bros for life. So
well, no. Well, anyways, hold up, wait. Honesty is awesome. It is awesome, Bruce. But no, that's a cop out. I want to hear that, Eddie. You had too many of what? Heard you don't even drink.
Oh, Mr. Urban World is here. You're in for trouble now.
I know, right? Look, Link said pull it up. Link, you know me, Link. I don't pull up behind the scenes stuff. But Eddie said everybody in the SBCN could die from a rocket. And he said he'll tie my dog to the rocket. That's what he said.
I can't believe that you said that.
You're not allowed.
You were here before, Eddie, and now you're here.
That's dirty. Link, I am not going to pull up these receipts, Link, because I don't want you guys to look at Eddie a different way. Okay? So I want you to just not believe me. And look at his face. You think that face is a good face? Huh? Look at him. Smiling all smug. He's taunting me in his profile pic right now.
I think he took that picture after he beat you in a game somewhere. I know that Mr. Urban World's trying to get on it though. Look at that.
Damn, Mr. Urban said I haven't beat Link since I haven't seen Link since I beat him in Power Rangers. Link, you need to worry about your own stuff. Cowboy isn't Pinocchio. Come on, man. Really, Sean? You and I was so cool. Really, I watched yesterday, Sean. They tried to get on you with the whole Duncan fiasco yesterday. Oh man, that was crazy. He said, "I already know Eddie. I'm good." All right. Well, anyway, Eddie didn't say all that, but he did show you what he said himself. So, Eddie, all I'm saying is, come on, man. Don't throw shade at the SPCN, man. We're a good group of people. If you take me out of it, everybody's just what? Why are you laughing?
That was the funniest thing today.
No, because I know I always I'm the bad guy. So if you take me out of it, I think the SPCN is an awesome ideal. It does wonders for a lot of small time streamers. And again, like I said, look at people who are like here and look at them now. You know,
I'll say this: when I joined the SPCN, being a new streamer and kind of putting myself out there into the Stadia community a little bit, because I was a lurker. I knew everybody from just lurking, right? So when I got there, it was so cool to see.
Hold on, real quick.
Yeah.
No, Eddie got to go. Yeah, that's it, Eddie. That's all I want to say. It was nothing crazy. See, guys, I'm not so bad. Everybody thought, yo, he's gonna. I mean, what more? Eddie's like the nicest dude. Eddie is gonna be on my list though. The title of the show, Eddie will be on my list. But other than that, I don't have nothing bad to say. Like I said, Eddie, man, I feel like he helped the Stadia Bash Streaming Network to be what it was, right? We could have kept doing our thing, but I feel like people took us more serious by Eddie being a part of the show, you know, a part of the event. So I always gotta say good stuff about Eddie for that, man.
No, and the second that I reached out to him for Game Over, he said yes. Even said some nice comments about me, because I didn't even know if he knew who the hell I was. And he said some really nice things about me. And, you know, he's been a good supporter and everything. Eddie, thank you. But when I got to the SBCN, I thought it was so cool, man, how, you know, there was like 40 to 50 people that were just a part of this schedule. And it was, you know, it was effortless almost. You just had to post out who was there. Everybody was just rolling. And then the SG&E thing happened. And then that stupid ass thing came out about people using the Stadia name. And that led to a lot of people leaving. It led to, you know, this and that. And then the thing that broke the camel's back was the EBCN.
Yeah, that was, you know what's so crazy? I try to tell people that EBCN wouldn't be a big deal. You almost don't even know it exists. It's behind this. It's so behind the scenes, like we said it was. Like, I don't even promote it.
And to Eddie's point, you know, in his comment about the SBCN, when he said, oh, you know, you can't stream on your own channel at any time you want. Okay, I'm out. That's what you made. You know, you guys came up with the EBCN to kind of fulfill that need, right? Correct. So that, you know, you stream what you want when you want. I mean, you could have done that anyway. Maybe there wasn't as much clarity in the beginning about the rules or this and that, and maybe that turned some people off. But then you had Eddie, who had a big channel already, right? Like you said, he came in and he did that, and he was like the anchor of that holiday bash thing.
It was an event.
Yep. Yeah. So.
Well, here's the thing, though.
I still like the SBCN. I still, you know, rock my 8 o'clock time slot. I still like to see everybody get up and do it. I hope people will find it, you know, helpful or worth their time to come back and do it some more later when, you know, some big games come out. But like you said, too, it was a springboard for a lot of people. And I see Lee's in the chat right there. I mean, Lee just hit 1,000 subscribers. Lee is on his way, man. He is shooting straight up. He's doing some really good things. So for him, it might not make sense to say that he's doing an SBCN show because he gets such a draw now to his own stuff, right? But so maybe we'll have some more new streamers that will come up and encourage more people to come out from behind the scenes. That's all. Right.
So to jump in there is, I think what happened with Lee was perfect, right? Like he said himself, I don't have to put words in his mouth, but he said it a couple of times. He said, yo, I think the SBCN, he personally said he thanked me because I was the guy to invite him to do the thing. And I think it was cool, right? He was there for a good enough time. It was so many people was like, oh, we're all getting together, watching everybody stream. What it did was it allowed, what I always said, right? If I live in Japan and you live in Texas, right? The chances are my friends watching you from Japan, randomly finding your streams, probably not going to happen. But if you're on one channel and my friends are just watching the channel to see me and they're scrolling through and they see you, oh, this guy looks cool, and then they watch you, right? So the SPCN, that's all it is. It's a way to have your content to potentially be watched by somebody who would never watch it. Now,
Lee's a crock of crap.
Oh,
all right, well, anyways, hold on before you go there. All right,
that's a little
so
heavy.
I think that is pretty heavy. But I think the cool thing is, and damn, he's eating ice cream. I love ice cream. The cool thing is, look at Lee, right? Like he said, he started off, but it's all about you, though. Let's be real. It's not just
Lee said he was Stadia Cloud Dad, and then he goes, "I'm never going to change my name." Oh, changed his name. Then Lee said, "I'm Stadia only." Makes a second channel for non-Stadia content. Then Lee says, "I'm never going to make a TikTok." What does he do yesterday? Makes a TikTok. So he's just a liar, pants on fire. Talking to you, Lee. Lee,
he's really burnt up about this TikTok.
He's burnt up about the TikTok thing. He is.
I warned him I was coming after him.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that Lee's TikTok is gonna have like 50,000 people watching that Joker here soon because
probably
that dude. I think he just sweats, gold nuggets or something like.
Maybe deep down I'm just jealous of Lee.
Yeah, well, we all are. You see how handsome he is?
It's on the surface.
He's a handsome guy, man.
Yeah.
Got a beautiful family. He's doing his thing.
Yeah, man. And he invited me to be a part of his 24-hour stream.
Wait a second. You
didn't invite me.
This bum and you didn't invite me? Now we got some beef.
You didn't invite me either.
Some beef, Lee. Okay.
Maybe I wasn't supposed to say that. Whoops. Well, look, Mr. Urban World said Eddie Player One was jacking his name from Ready Player One.
He was doing what?
He jacked his name. He copied off of Ready Player One.
Oh.
But look,
it was a good book.
Yeah, I'm about to get me a plane ticket over to the UK. I'm about to go find me some Lee.
But yeah, like he said SBCN was a huge help for him. And forever grateful. Yeah, man, we love you, man. But it's cool. I'm glad. I know a lot of people was tuning in because of my post and was like, "What?" But yeah, I don't got no shade with it.
I mean, obviously, we like when we have people here, right?
Yeah.
So it was good. You always like to leave the cliffhanger out there, which is good. I've tried to take a little bit of your methods, but it never works out for me like that. So, He said send him a link. He said get him on the show.
Let's
get him on the show because I got some words about this 24-hour stream.
Oh man, all right.
I got some words about this
TikTok. Your way, brother.
Oh man.
Well, hold up, you guys. I still got to be able to do my thing though.
What thing?
The title of the show. I didn't even do that part.
Yeah.
The title of the show.
It's Who Did the Cowboy Outlast?
I thought last night is your show where you get people on, you start yelling and screaming. We have to all turn off our cameras. Do we all have to turn off our cameras then?
Oh my goodness!
Oh, we doing it like that? Hey guys, what's going on?
All right, so let me get these comments in here.
I need to add a picture in.
Sean said he's always guilty by association. So I tried content creation back in the beginning with the OG crew, but was not for me. Tend to support from shadows, but I wouldn't say you should support from the shadows, man. You are always at the forefront of supporting, man. We love you, man. It's a new thing we started calling people. It's community champions, and you are a community champion, man. Ooh. And Crow, my guy Crow.
What
Chairman Game is in the building. Hold up, let me add some stuff to my list. Actually,
I don't think Chariot's happy that NBA 2K22 is not on Stadia. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure how he feels. He was a little vague in his video.
Jeff, with as much as you dislike Madden for being the same game that they just pump out every year with a new roster, NBA is just as bad, man.
No, but NBA isn't broken. The game is broken.
NBA is just
that's not my issue. Is the game is broken.
All right, well, hold on.
A whole bunch of us got banned.
I was able to play it for free last weekend, so it worked fine for me.
But Jeff, hold that thought, because coming to us live is none other than Cloud Gaming Dad.
Evening, gentlemen. Right, Jeff. I think that ice cream's giving you brain freeze, my friend.
Tell him again, Lee.
because I never ever said, never ever. I think you got me confused with a certain veteran. I never said I would never change my name. Did I? Did I ever say that? Quote me when I said that, young man. Sorry, old man. So cat got your tongue there. Come on, I'm here.
Hey,
no, I did say I would never use TikTok, and I was wrong with that. I'm using it, and it's doing me quite well. Thank you very much. She was right with that one.
There you go. You know what's crazy too? This happens a lot. People feel like you can't change your mind, right? You can't be like, you know what? And but that's what happens. But that's society. That's what we do, right? Your friends say, "Oh, I'm never gonna talk to that girl." Then he's like, "Guess who I'm dating?" And you roast the hell out of him. You said you ain't like her. That's what we do, man. That's what we do.
Before I get on you about this 24-hour stream, Lee, I just want to say you've got impeccable taste in headphones.
I know. Two good-looking fellas with good-looking headphones. That's right. But now the 24-hour streams, it's open to anybody. It's there for anybody to jump in on.
Now it is. The Cowboy says that he's a part of it.
My Discord will be open, so anyone can jump in there and talk to me at any point during the stream. It's open door policy, so you're more than welcome.
So, Riza, here's the thing. He said he was playing Avengers. I said, instantly, dude, I would love to be a part. Why you don't want to be a part of the 24-hour stream? I went to Lee and said, hey, if you could fit me in, I gave him my whole schedule for the weekend and everything.
I'm going to tell you what right now. When he does From Space, I'm going to be there playing From Space.
Unless
he's already got 3 other people. See, there
unfortunately, From Space isn't on the schedule, I'm afraid.
There you go. Oh, I thought you said the other day you were going to play it.
No, I played that last night.
Oh. Yeah, it's not on the schedule.
What about
what'd you think of From Space? Since
what about Rocket? Are you going to play Rocket League?
It's not Stadia.
That's not on the platform.
Not on the platform.
Just eat your ice cream and be quiet, Jeff.
What'd you think of From Space? You enjoyed it?
I played both of them last night, actually, and you can see there's a massive difference in both of them. And what I couldn't get used to with the new version is reloading and constantly pressing the right. You can't just press and hold unless it's an automatic weapon like a machine gun or anything like that. If it's a pistol, you have to constantly press the trigger button. You can't just keep your finger on it. And
what I really enjoyed about the first one was that you could upgrade your guns as you went through the game, and so like you modified your guns and they shot differently, and that's not in the second game. So I'll be interested to see how that.
We only got a 20-minute demo, didn't we?
That's it, exactly.
So we don't know. It could come. It could come.
Yeah, Lee, let me ask you this: do you mind if I share your schedule? Can I share your schedule?
Fill your boots.
Awesome, guys. Here is the schedule for the 24-hour stream that Ryjack will not be a part of.
Is Super Animal Real on it?
I am going to be a part of it. I am going to be a part of it. I'm in there. My name is in there, right there.
Lee, I don't know if you what am I doing right now?
Why are we making it big? Nobody.
Sorry, I don't know if you noticed about me, but when you sent it to me, I'm colorblind, and one of the hardest things for me to read is this black and red. I was like, what the? I'm looking like I don't know what to say. I was gonna read it out, but I can't. So if you want to read it to everybody who
it's just my branding. It's my branding. So I was 12. This is all BST time. So 12 o'clock we start off with Cyberpunk. Everything's in a 2-hour slot as well. So 2 p.m. Ember, 3 p.m. I've got a special guest actually here with me, not via video link or anything like that. They'll be here with me. 4 p.m. We're going to do some Young Souls. 6 p.m. Avengers. 8 p.m. Get Packed. 10 p.m. Siege. 12 a.m. FIFA 21. 2 a.m. Killer Queen Black. And then I've got 4 hours of Red Dead Redemption 2 where we'll be joining Ray and Kevin, the Bounty Boys. 8 a.m. Life is Strange, True Colors. 10 a.m. Far Cry 5, and that's it. 12 p.m. finish. And we got loads of giveaways as well. Loads and loads.
I'm gonna do my best to be there by 3 p.m. Lee. My plane might get delayed, so.
Okay, where are you going?
Special guest, I know that was for me.
Oh, the special guest.
I'm on my way, buddy.
Sorry.
On my way.
Listen, it's nearly midnight here.
Sean said he's about to go to bed, so just want to say thanks for tuning in, Sean. We appreciate it all the time. Sir, you are a community warrior, so thank you very much, man, for everything you do for us.
That's right.
For the whole community, man. Sean,
I love how you just jumped in here and you just went right at Jeff.
Well,
he had to, man. He had to.
There's one thing I don't like, and it's people talking about me when it's not true. So,
yeah, you got listen. You know what the thing is? you could have said nothing, but then I feel like you got to clear your name.
Yeah,
you got to clear your name, man.
I can go at it all day in the chat.
You've had to do that a couple of times, unfortunately. You know,
tell me about it.
Seems to be a merry-go-round when it comes to picking it.
Yeah, well, this is at the end of the day. I've learned over the past 4 weeks, and today actually, obviously everyone knows what's been going on in my life over the past 18 months. I had my first counselling session today.
Good, congrats.
How
did it go?
Went really well, actually.
Without getting too detailed, I mean, did you feel good coming out of it?
Yeah, it felt really good.
Good,
just to speak to someone who's not sort of in the box and get a lot of stuff off my chest. But yeah, I've learned over the past 4 or 5 weeks, a few things have gone on within my community, so to speak, in the Stadia community, where I've took things to heart, and I shouldn't, and I need to grow a thicker skin, and especially in this game as well, because I'm putting myself out there.
Yeah.
I've done that willingly, and I've got to expect sometimes a bit of blowback.
Yep.
So yeah, I've tried to grow a bit of a thicker skin, and sometimes just rolling with it and having a bit of fun with it as well, like I just did with Jeff there.
Yeah.
You know,
that's what's funny. That right there, Lee, when you came on here with Jeff, that's probably the most. That's the most stirred I ever seen you. I was like, oh my God, hold on. He came in here like, hold on. No, but I think, you know what? Now, here's the thing. You guys did a quality conversation, which is awesome. Yes. And I told Ryzak I want him to have me on. Reason being, you guys came from a different angle, you and Ray. You guys are the nicest guys. But what you just said is kind of me, right? The thicker skin. I grew up in Trenton, New Jersey, right? If you know anything about the United States, Trenton, New Jersey is one of the not so cool, right?
Smells like shit when you go drive through.
Whatever, man. So I had to have a thick skin, but I feel like honestly, it doesn't hurt to have a thick skin sometimes. Because what you just said, I think, is what I always tell people is, I don't care if you put one comment in your life on Twitter, you can be ridiculed for it, right?
Yeah.
If you do one stream, if you're a guest, if I was a guest on the show for 2 minutes with a cowboy hat on, the whole comments could be like, that dumb guy with the cow. I put myself out there. I made it public, right? All I could do is ask them to delete the video, edit me out of it. But at the end of the day, I'm public. You can't get rid of it. So we just have to know that anytime we make ourselves public, anyone could take anything we said, how we look, and make fun at us. And so part of having a thick skin, I feel like we have to. Now, does it suck that people would laugh at me because I got a cowboy hat on? Like, I got this guy, right? His name is Cliff something. I don't know the guy. Every time I put a post on one of those Facebook things, he get on there. Like today, I put a post up. No, yesterday. Say, oh, guys, tune into the gamer talk, whatever. If you want the link, ask me for it. And then in the comments, I said, if you want to be on the show, ask me for the link. Okay. Then I put the link in the comments to watch the show. He was like, see, this is what I'm talking about. I can't watch your content because it's stupid. How you going to tell people to ask you for the link, then you put the link? I said, what? I asked people if they want to be on the show, ask me for the link. But then you put the link. I was like, dude, that's the link to watch the show. Now, this dude, everything I say, and so I just have fun with him. So what I said is, I said, dude, listen, if we keep this up, my wife's going to divorce me, man, because this relationship we got going on is getting out of hand. So he was like, oh, here you go. So I just made fun out of it because all he do is try to roast me. He picked any little thing. I could put a comma when it should have been a period. And he's going to be like, this is what I'm talking about. So I'm like, dude, you don't even watch my content. Why are you every day you're on here to harass me? So I just make fun out of it. But I just wanted to say that.
No. I get where you're coming from. Sometimes you just got to roll with it and just have fun with it. You know, it's one of those things. Like I said, we're putting ourselves out there.
Like, look at Mr. Urban.
Lee knew I was coming after him because I tweeted him and said, I'm coming for you, buddy.
I was ready. I've been prepping all day, Jeff.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if anybody can take your insults seriously, Jeff. You're just, you know,
he's a lovely man, Jeff.
You're one of a kind.
Yeah, he's a lovely man, and I've got a lot of time for him. He's great. And we all know it all comes from the heart, and it's just a bit of fun at the end of the day.
Wait a second. Why are you looking at Mr. Urban Worlds? Yeah, there you go. You skip over my comment.
Hold on. I'm going to say this. When I got my glasses, right, the lady was like, oh, I got to fix your glasses. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, well, one of your ears are higher than the other one. I was like, what? So when I put my glasses down, I'm like, damn, that's pretty high. I need to get is one ear that high? So it's funny you said that. But that's a true thing. The lady was like, oh, your right ear is higher than the other one, even though you was trying to be stupid.
From your mama smacking you so much.
Whatever. I smack your mom a lot.
I bet you
But
do.
not in that way.
Uh-huh. All right. We're gonna go mama jokes. We're gonna go.
Hey, listen, you started it.
All right, old man.
Oh yeah, he did make it. Yo, Paul. So guys, if you didn't know, Paul is, I call him my son.
He's trying
It's
to
him
be
and my daughter.
Your son.
They're gonna be getting hit soon. He's trying to get her to come over to the UK. Lena, you wanna come say hi to him?
Paul and I aren't gonna get pitched. Me and
Hey, calm that down.
Hi, Lena.
Lena, come on and say hi to the people.
Hi, Lena.
You guys,
how you doing?
Lena every Tuesday night at, well, we changed the time now.
6:30.
So every Tuesday night at 6:30, Lena streaming for the SBCN Eddie Player One, and she does a good time, man. People show up for. She said more people like her than like me, and I don't appreciate it.
So I took a survey, and I had the most out of the three of us.
She does.
And then people want to start switching sides.
Lena, I'm streaming right now. Can I finish my stream in peace?
I've got a question for Lena.
You don't let me do my streaming.
Go on then.
I've got a question for Lena.
So go ahead.
How are you going to prepare yourself for this 24-hour stream? Did you take the day off work tomorrow? Or are you just gonna sleep all day?
No.
Do you have a bunch of Red Bull or something ready to go?
No, you see
that's the diet look like.
When we did the charity 24-hour stream, I just did the day's work as normal, got up as normal. So that's why I've set it for 12. So if I get up about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, 3 hours later I'll start the stream. So it's not too bad. The later you leave it, the worse it gets because the longer you're awake then. Food-wise, last time it's you call it a cookie over here called a Jaffa cake. So I ate lots of Jaffa cakes, drank lots of water, lots of flapjacks. Ate my normal meals, and I didn't hit the energy drinks till about 18 hours in.
Are there going to be any crunchies involved?
Crunchies?
That's right.
As in the chocolate bar?
That's right.
How do you know about crunchies?
my in-laws are from England.
Of course they are. Yes, your wife is originally from here, isn't she?
Well, my wife was born here.
She was born there, yeah.
I tease her that she's American with British parts, but she tells me that she's British. So, But
yeah,
no, my in-laws are from the Nottingham area.
I was just about to say, I remember actually when you did,
Yep.
Was it Ryzac Day or something like that?
That's
right. We were talking about your wife and we were winding you up saying she was English and not American and this, that, and the other.
She's American. She was born here.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. 1030 has breaking news. He said, hey, did you hear that Carson Kelly pulled his game Uprising from Xbox? No, I don't know what game that is, but that's that game got pulled from Stadia and is now on PlayStation.
I know that we usually do it at the end of the show, but I don't know if he's going to be here. And I just want to say, I don't know if there's a dude that's more supportive in all of Twitter than Mr. 1030. He retweets the crap out of everybody.
Yes.
Everybody, every day. He is just constantly spreading everybody's joy, and I think that he's awesome. So I just want to say that.
Yeah, he's top man.
Yeah, he is. He is call it what it is. He's a community champion.
He's a community champion. That's right. I like that. I like that term. We should just coin it for now on.
I did it. I did. You're just not jumping on it.
At Jeff Janek, et2 Brute.
Hold up. Crow asked, was Jeff sleeping?
What am I doing?
He might have been.
Crow wanted to know, was you sleeping? Were you taking a nap?
When? Just now? No, I'm sitting here listening, paying attention.
Okay. Well, anyway, guys, we do have stuff to cover because we do actually have topics and stuff like that for the show.
And Lee, you're more than welcome to stay with us, but I know you're approaching midnight, so it's
I've got to be up in 6.5 hours, so I'll give you another 10 minutes, and then
there you go.
Okay, cool. Excellent. Well, you're a close friend of yours, one of my favorite guys from across the pond, Mr. Dave, aka Codex. He's the only double guest we had on the show. He's been on the show twice.
That's right.
So
Jay was on once.
Yeah, Jay was on once. Yeah,
it's the first time I've ever been on this show, I think.
And Jackie from Liquid.
Good old Jackie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Legend.
She's awesome.
She's another community champion, by the way. So we'll get to that later.
I think I have all the pieces of the puzzle for my Killer Queen Black tournament now. So I'm gonna announce it soon, and I'll give like a 2-week window. But I don't want it to be like a crazy long thing. I want it to just be a 1-day thing. I really don't want it to be like 8 hours. If we could bang it out in like 2 hours, that'd make me happy. You know.
Do you know what you should do? What was great, and I missed. Well, not missed, but I really enjoyed it, and I'd be a part of it if you did it again. Is a proper sort of Stadia Bash.
Oh, the back
event, another weekend.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you did another weekend, I would definitely come back to do one of them.
I've talked with Anthony about that before. When oh gosh, who was it that did the Saturday
the Stadia extravaganza?
It was Miles.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yep. Gotta give him credit, man. Give him credit.
We should do more of that. That's a great way to bring the big guys like a Lee. You like that, Lee? Look at that. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Right there. You are now, man.
You
gotta wear that proud, dude. You've been grinding.
You know what I said though, Lee? Here's what's cool, man. I said to Ray months ago, a year ago. I said, dude, at some point Stadia is gonna be bigger. I said, and we just stick to it. Years to come, we will be the cloud gaming extremes. We will be the Stadia sources. We will be the Eddie Player ones. And look at you, man. If you don't think people, listen, if you don't think the new people are going to come in and be like, oh, I just seen Cloud Gaming Dash stream. Like, trust me, man. There's good
things to come for the platform. I definitely believe it. And those that have been patient will reap the rewards.
Yep.
You got the likes of Australia and India and Asia, all those guys, ready to get Stadia at some point. And when it does, trust me, I think we'll see a few people coming back and changing their minds. To the point where someone from GFN reached out to me the other day, and they offered me, what did they offer me? Free membership. So is it £7.99 it is here in the UK, and they offered it me for free to stream their content, and I turned them down because I believe in Stadia that much.
Good job, man.
Right.
Even for me second channel, Jeff, that I don't use.
You know what though? It's okay for these companies to do that. Like, look when Luna, Amazon gave Ray the his thing. But me, now I was a little critical and I was making fun, but I don't want to chase T-shirts and water bottles, right? You're not gonna get me because I don't want anything from Stadia, and that's my only platform I play on. When people get mad, it drives me crazy. I feel like Stadia should at least do it this net. Like, wait, you woke up one day and said, I want to make content for this platform I like. You never woke up and said, oh, I heard Stadia was hiring people. I heard Stadia said if you make enough content, they'll give you something. They never said that. So you take it on your own and hoping that they do something. But I just do it because I love the platform.
I think it was pretty cool because Cloud Gaming Extreme, CGX, they put out a poll on Twitter. It was either today or it was last night because I know they're ahead of us. So I'm going to show up late for me. But it asked, what platform are you streaming on, this weekend or right now or whatever it was. And I voted on it. I think there was like maybe 70 votes or so when I voted on it. But it was like 78% was Stadia, which I think is a beautiful thing to see because there's a big push for GFN. Which I'll get to later on when we go into the Luna content too, because I want to touch on both of those. But I think it's a good thing to see. I don't think it's going where people think it's going. I mean, we could be wrong. We could always be wrong. But man, why worry about? You remember that movie? Oh God, the one with the asteroid. Morgan Freeman was the president, and the asteroid was coming at
Oh man,
Deep Impact.
Deep Impact. Thank you, Jeff. Like we know that there could be an inevitable down the road. So why are we so worried about it? Like focus on today. Focus on today and what you have now and have fun.
I've got about 150 games in my Stadia library, and every morning I switch it on. They're still there. I can still play them. I can still stream them to you guys out there. Yeah. And as long as they keep doing that and they keep bringing the games out, I'll keep streaming it. End of. I don't worry about it.
My Google Glass still works. I can still use my Google Glass years later. So.
And then look what Mr. Urbanworld said, because I showed this to him.
I don't know if that's serious or if that's him talking about his AR glasses. Because
no.
There's a job posting for somebody and they're looking for somebody with virtual reality experience. So there's a job posting at Google in the Stadia group. So
he said when we become famous, he's just going to tell people he knows us so he can date all the women.
I'm telling you, I know them.
Yeah. I know Lee, Cloud Gaming Dad. He's my best friend.
And
Lee won't acknowledge us.
You to meet him right now.
Lee won't acknowledge us.
No, I'm never going to be.
We knew Lee when he was nothing, and Lee's going to be like, I don't know those people.
I'm never going to be that
what?
guy. Never going to be that guy. If stuff happens, I'll always be me, and you'll always be my friends at the end of the day.
When he hits a million subs, when he hits a million subs, you know, he won't forget. He won't remember us.
You can come be a guest on my show, Jeff.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, right.
Lee's got a he's got a reputation as being the nice guy, so he's going to hit 1 million subs. He's going to change his name to Dr. Respect.
It's true.
Just the nice guy.
Dr. Respect.
Oh man. Lee, it's always good having you in, man. I know the time zone thing always screws everything up.
It's a killer.
I always love being on here with you. So
that's why I'm looking forward to the weekend as well. It'll be good to, interact with some people they don't usually interact with. So it'll be good.
Lee, let me ask you this before you go. I was told that Young Souls was really good, and then I watched Brian interview the developers, and man, they passion for that game, and where it went from what it was going to be, and the games that inspired it. And my wife and I, we love to play games together. And so somebody was like, "Dude, you should get that game. You and your wife love it." What do you think about? Is it a really fun co-op game?
I've not touched it. I bought it and not touched it. That's what.
So you're gonna debut it on your stream?
So let me just say, I'll give you a little bit of a disclaimer here. It looks all cute. It looks all cute and colorful. That game is rated M for mature. There's a lot of language.
I saw John Scott.
So just in case you got people coming to your stream that may not like that. This is the family stream today. F you little bitch.
I saw John Scar stream it, and his face when the F-bomb started dropping. It was a picture. He replaced it with a lot of. He replaced it with a lot of flips.
Yeah.
Well, Ryzen, what is the gameplay like?
So it is a side-scrolling RPG arcade game. So there's RPG, there's a story mode, there's you can upgrade your characters. So the way you upgrade is interesting because when you level up, you get a token, right? You get a gym token. And when you go to town, you can go to the gym. And so there's 3 different stats that you can work on. And in order to do that, you either do you do bench press, you do sit-ups, or I think the last one's like bicycle or something. I can't remember. Jogging, something. I can't remember what the last one is. But you actually have to tap the button to keep the little line in a green bar that moves. Like it's an interactive level up, right? And based on how well you do, Jeff, you'll know that from the Madden games and things when they used to do the drills and you get stars based on how well you do. Your upgrade level is depending upon how well you did in that training thing, right? So you can upgrade your weapons. You can, there's a potion that you can use. So it's very RPG driven. But it is a ton of fun, man. It's difficult. There's some difficulty to it. There's bosses on each level. There's treasure that you can find. There's a map that you follow. But the beautiful thing is when you play it by yourself, you can swap out the characters. So say I'm the girl, and the way I have mine set up, I have her set for quick attacks, right? But so she has lightweight armor, and then the boy I have set up with a heavy sword and big armor. So if I'm swinging big with him, and then I see his health falling, I'll switch him out to the girl real quick. She's much faster and can get in there, and while he's in the background, his health is going back up. So you can keep switching the characters out so that it'll help you get through. So it's a fun game. It's not for everybody, just like everything is not for everybody. But if you like RPGs, if you like you think you like that kind of game, and if you have beat 'em up game, and if you have somebody to play with, it's definitely a cool game. I enjoy it by myself. I haven't played it with anybody else yet. So
cool. Is it multiplayer online?
You always ask me this question. I do not know. I believe it is. I'm going to look up for you real quick.
I think it is. Yeah.
I believe it is.
And when you say that, while you take the time to do that, I want to shout out, and I know we gave a lot of credit to Mr. 1030, but I think the guy that might equally match him as being a community champion got to be Marcus G. Knight.
That's right. The unicorn.
Marcus.
I call him the unicorn because he won't let anybody follow him. And I told him on Twitter one day, I'm gonna be his very first follower. That's my goal is to be his first follower.
Yeah. Listen, he tweets out and retweets so much stuff. He's so influential. He comments on like every damn post I see. So he definitely is a community.
And Jeff even talked about him last week. Jeff was ready to troll him. Jeff was teed up, queued up, ready to go. And then he was like, look, I'm trying to save the environment. And Jeff's like, oh, I didn't think about it that way.
Can I throw a name into the ring for a community champion? Paul Bayram Plays.
Oh, of course. That's my
absolute legend. I mean, I've struggled with sleep at the moment. I'm a bit in and out because things and stuff. And I'll put I'll put Google on. I'll put YouTube on, and he'll be there and he's always supporting somebody. He's in everybody's chat. He's supporting everybody. He tweets them. He retweets. He's a lovely lad. I'm lucky enough to have spoken to him a few times. He's a top friend, and he deserves it. He really does. He's a lovely, lovely man.
He does, and I know not to throw up your spot or anything, Paul, but I think maybe a week or two ago you were dealing with some stuff, and I think you kind of stepped to the side very briefly. And when I see stuff like that, man, especially from people I like, it kind of tugs on the heartstrings a little bit because you guys are. Everybody is a good dude in their own way, right? And sometimes people get misunderstood or, things get said in the heat of the moment, we can get heated. But I'm glad to see him back, and I'm glad to see him jumping back in because I enjoy having Paul around. I just looked up Young Souls, not to cut this off, but it says 1 to 2 player local multiplayer, 1 to 2 player local co-op.
There you go.
So there you go. But yes, Paul is awesome, and I can't wait for the day that he and Lena get married because I'm going to be there and I'm going to dance with the bride's mom.
Listen, I already told. Wait, what? You know what? That's cool because Lena's mom is my ex-wife, and she might stab me. But yeah, I mean, Paul is so cool that listen. That's my son, man. Paul is my son now. And he want me to pay to send her over there. We still got to work those things. And then he was like, well, what if I come over here? I said, listen, as long as you paying for coming and going, cool. But, I don't know. But that
thing is, though, if you're gonna come over here to the U.S. and you're going to move over here, man, you don't want to move to New Jersey. Let me just tell you.
Oh, I'm planning on moving to Florida anyway. So
did Jeff leave?
Jeff is gone. But Mr. 1030, I do like Scott Pilgrim. And when they were explaining it, I was going to say it sounds more like Scott Pilgrim than Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage, you can't level up characters or anything, but Scott Pilgrim, you can. I shouldn't let Jeff back in. Let's just let him sweat it out for a little bit.
Mr. 1030 said he's fighting me for Marcus's first follow spot. It's on. It's on. I don't know if Marcus is still in here or not, but I told him one day he is the unicorn, and that is my goal.
I didn't realize that.
When you go to follow him, he declines it, and he'll write you back and say, "Look, I'm not here for followers. I'm here to follow you." So
I think he does the same on Instagram.
It might just be you. I probably am following him. Let me check.
No, you're not following him. I'm telling you.
Bet you I am.
I bet you're not.
Bet you're not.
What?
How much you want to bet?
What, dude? What's wrong with you, man? You got a gambling problem or something?
I don't know. You were just talking about getting 13 G's on that credit card, man. So
13 G's I gotta pay.
Might be able to give me like some 99 cents or something. I am the dollar store Captain America.
I'm not following her. Here, let me hit follow.
How are the bee stings, Anthony? By the way.
I'm good. Yeah. It's so crazy, man. It's like I'm making this up. I can't make this up. So they stung me here. I get mad. I go grab the water hose and I go to aim, and literally I get stung here and here on both hands. And I drop the water hose and I'm like, and I run in the house and I, like a madman, I put a sweater on and my robe on. And mind you, I had gloves on, but the gloves is like mesh right there. Yeah, it stung me on both hands.
I was hoping you were going to say you got stung on your ear, and that's why one's bigger than the other.
Oh, well, look, right now it says I'm following him. So I'm currently, I just clicked and followed him. So I am currently.
He's going to decline it.
All I know is, hold on, I'm going to pull it up. All I know is I'm currently following Marcus.
No, you're not. It's impossible. Impossible.
What do you mean? I am.
No, I bet you you're not. I bet you he's already declined it.
Yeah, all right.
I bet you he's that quick. Jeff, you're looking out the window like you're dreaming about better days, and I need to hear your voice.
I'm right here. I'm listening. I'm paying attention. Just sitting in my car, sitting at the station.
Yeah.
Not driving home yet.
What station are you sitting at? The police station?
Uh-huh.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
It's nice. It's nice that they let you out in time for the show.
I know.
I'm glad that bail money came through. I didn't know the currency swapped to Canadian dollars, but
yeah, a couple of years. It's a lot. It's a lot more for us than you.
Well, Bruce helped me out, so
it's good. Yeah, Bruce knows
he's
that.
a stand-up guy.
He is.
Bruce is the guy.
I tried to pay him pounds, but they wouldn't accept it.
Bruce is my community champion. He's always popping in streams, and he's always liking, and he's always always.
Hold up. You guys watching this? You watching this?
Zero.
Follow, baby.
Nope. It's about
I am following him.
It says, "Hey, and now you're thanks for the follow," but I don't take followers on Twitter.
No, it says I'm following him.
But look at his
look
tweet.
At the tweet below. Look at the tweet below.
Hey, don't worry about that.
He already kicked you out one time.
Don't worry about that tweet below, all right?
But that's not how Twitter works.
What do you mean that's not how Twitter works?
Well, that's not how Twitter works. You need to have followers to see the content.
He said,
Marcus follows people, but Marcus doesn't let people follow him.
You know what, Marcus?
That's not how Twitter works. But anyways, all right.
Well, he sees all my stuff, Jeff.
Life is life, Jeff. You live it the way you want to. Nobody has to follow your rules. So you want them to be yes men, huh? You want everybody on Twitter to be yes men? Is that what you want?
I want them to follow the rules. Oh well, whatever.
Jeff, so we have a little no yes men chat on Discord, and Jeff is constantly posting stuff in there for us, like they didn't do it the right way. Stop liking your own tweet.
It's crazy.
Yes, Ray, stop liking your own tweet. Stop liking your own tweets, Ray.
Jeff is like, you noob. Anthony, you're a noob, Anthony. Jeff called me a noob like 100 times a day. Oh, Jeff. Oh, Anthony, you tagged the wrong person, noob. Pay attention.
I actually did it one day, Jeff. I think when people retweet your tweet, if you go and like the retweet, it basically just likes your own damn tweet.
I don't think it does that.
Try it.
Have you got a store for those Jeff Janak t-shirts, Jeff?
I did call myself a noob on. I did call myself a noob on Sunday because I did something stupid in fantasy football, like a noob. So I even called myself a noob on Sunday.
Did you draft a quarterback first?
You did something stupid. Really?
Why didn't you call yourself a noob on Thursday night when I thought you were missing?
I wasn't missing.
Wait, Jeff. Can I be your community champion? Because you haven't publicly said this yet. Besides that day.
What? What'd I do?
I decided to not do anything last Friday and sit myself in the house and watch Jeff stream Shadow of the Colossus. And then
I wouldn't have made it. I would have been a 2-hour boring stream without you because apparently I did everything wrong.
Crazy. I was like, what's this doing? So I called him. I was like, so I wrote in the chat. I was like, Jeff, answer your phone. So he answers his phone on Discord, and I'm in his ear like, Jeff, no, you got to run here. You got to do that. Jump over there. And it was cool though, man, Jeff. It was an awesome stream. I had to pick my daughter up from a football game, right? So I'm in the car with his thing on, and I'm driving, and I'm listening to Jeff playing so I can hear him. I'm like, no, Jeff, no. It was cool. And then Jeff beat the Colossus. Jeff was like, I'm done playing. He beats the Colossus and play for another hour.
I did.
You see that?
I did. I kept saying I was going to hang up, and I didn't. I just went and found the next one, and then I just struggled through it, and I was getting exhausted after 3 hours, so I just gave up. But yeah, man, I wouldn't have made it that far because I missed the first thing, and I was lost. I had to restart the game, and then Anthony was watching my stream, so he was like 10 seconds behind me. So he would be like, okay, jump up there. Well, I already either jumped up or fell down by the time,
And I would hear Jeff go, darn it. And I'm like, what? And then I see him fall off. I'm like, oh.
Anyway, on that bombshell, I'm going to call it a night, gents. But thanks for having me on.
All right, guys.
Thanks buddy.
For jumping in, buddy.
Hey, man.
Right. See you
Love
Saturday.
you, brother. I will see you soon, man.
Yep, see you Saturday.
All right.
All right.
Sleep well.
Bye-bye.
So last week,
well, hold on,
Jeff,
hold on.
I got you real quick because I got something ready for you to share. It's going to take 30 seconds. Last week on the show, Jeff was going off saying, you better not hope the Cowboys win because I'm not going to come for you all, blah, 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 blah. He was so angry. He was so angry.
I would have been unbearable if they had won.
He was ready. Like, you better block me on Twitter because I'm coming for you. And then it was a very close game. And yes, it's Tom Brady, so we all know that there might be that little bit of referee help in the end. But at the end of the day, somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose, and the Cowboys lost. And I was worried about Jeff. I was worried about him. I didn't know if he was going to hide. I didn't know what was going to happen. So I posted this and I said, please help me find my friend. If you do get this, just call Ray in San Francisco, because we all know that that's where he lives, because he likes rice-a-roni. And I was worried. And within 30 seconds, Jeff responded. He's like, I'm here, you MFer. I'm not hiding. I'm right here. So
my phone was exploding with text messages, and because everybody comes out of the woodworks when the Cowboys lose. There are only people I hear from on when Cowboys lose.
The only reason I gave you so much crap is because you were kind of bringing that on yourself during the show. You were very adamant that you were going to be a pain to deal with if they won.
I would have been. Because everyone was against it. You know, everybody was totally against.
So Anthony doesn't want us to talk sports again.
Listen, last week I was this close to walking off the set. All right, just So can I just get into my thing real quick, and then we could get to the regular show?
Go ahead.
I thought he did his thing already.
He has a couple of things.
It's his show today. Talking. Yeah, man, dude, it's on my channel today.
What's the title of the show today?
I don't know.
The title of the show. I don't know. Hold on. I forgot how I worded it. Let me say it exactly. Title of the show is "Who Did the Cowboy Outlast?" Now, I'm about to throw some shade.
You gonna bring Sandy in here real quick? Let's ask her.
What's for dinner tonight? Did she bring in dinner?
Oh man, hey guys, remember my wife just had a reconstructive surgery on her right foot, all her toes, so she can't walk for 6 weeks, man.
I'm going to hell. Mr. Urban World, save me. I'm going to hell.
He's gonna help take you there faster.
Probably. We're gonna go together.
Oh, definitely, Lee. Anytime, Lee. Let's see if you could tie up with your buddy Dave, and see if you could be the second guest to be on the show twice.
That would be a fun show.
We'll have both of them. I love how Lee came on here with the fire, man.
He did too. Came right at
and then he threw a little shot out there too. I was like, oh, I caught that. I ain't gonna repeat it, but okay, let me find out, Lee. You
didn't hear him though, Jeff, because he asked you when you were talking if you got those T-shirts in a store. I think he was trying to buy one, but maybe you could just make one and send it to him. I'm just saying. I heard that he's a size large. At least that's what the Mrs. Stadium mom said.
All right, can I get back to Ryzek? What is it with you and people wives?
So who did you outlast? Who did you outlast, Anthony? Who did you outlast?
Sandy's not a happy woman though, because she got to look at your face all day. So.
Well, actually, you know what? Let me do this. Sandy hates when I have a beard like this, so she might not be a happy woman. But wintertime, I feel like, like Sandy used to go dye her hair black. Well, her hair is technically dark, right? But she would go dark in the wintertime, and then she would be lighter in the summertime. But she just got her hair nice and did.
Can you grow it up the sides? Because that looks really smooth, man. I'll say that looks really smooth.
Nah, I can't. Yeah. But yours are like that, right? You can do that, right?
Well, I'm going to shave tonight because tomorrow's my anniversary and my wife hates my beard. And so I always shave my face for my anniversary.
Dude, I love your beard.
So that I can give my wife some good wife time. Okay. So that's going to happen tomorrow. This beard is going to grow back in about a week and a half. And I'm going to let it go through the winter, buddy.
So I'm saying to myself that Ryzek is the goody two-shoe. But these innuendos, you're going to get us kicked off of Twitter.
You got no clue.
Sandy, he said he got to shave his beard because his wife likes his beard being shaved. But then he said, I'm going to shave my beard so I can give my wife some good time. Kids might be watching.
Your show ain't set up for kids, and I didn't say anything wrong. You want to be mad at somebody, be mad at Lee for putting his eggplant in the chat. He's throwing his large member out there for everybody to see. That's just ridiculous.
He's going to be all rough if he shaves, going to like sandpaper.
No, not when he's smooth. What are you talking about?
It does grow. She's right. It does grow back a little fast. So.
Yeah, but I mean,
I get it. I get it.
The purpose of you cutting it, shaving it is going to be.
If I shave at 8 a.m., I got that 5 o'clock shadow by noon. So
got you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Mr.
Thank
Earl
you,
says
Sandy.
Sandy is
I
my
heard
best
you.
friend, and we talk about Anthony's head all the time. Anyways, all right, so I'm about to get into this, okay, guys? So let me throw my little shade. You guys might be talking about this on Twitter. Oh, my boy Davey Pockets in the building, the sharpest looking man in my wedding. He was the sharpest looking groomsman.
He also happens to be 6'4", so him and I can see eye to eye, unlike Anthony. This is true.
Anyway, so guys, who did I outlast? Well, let's first bring this up. The reason why I thought of this, because I wanted to make a little controversial stream, but it's not. Guys, I've been real light lately. It ain't that the old controversial Cowboy.
It's my fault because I'm watering him down.
He's watering me down. Yep. Anyways, so first of all, I outlast Eddie. Let's say that. I can't have my channel no more because I'm so big. No, let's back up. I don't want to do Stadia content no more because SG&E closed. So I outlast his Stadia channel. Cowboy's still around. Not only did I outlast his Stadia channel, I outlast him on YouTube. Bum. So let's just X him out. Then I outlast Stadia Source on YouTube. Oh, used to be Stadia Source. I was a part of them. But guess what? They're no more. So I outlast them, X. And then Chase on Twitter. I'm done with Twitter. But you know what's cool? He still does a Saturday stream. I was scrolling through YouTube Saturday morning. I was like, damn, Chase still streams Saturday morning. You go, Chase. But he cried all the way home, and he don't do Twitter no more. Cowboy's still here. Then Dr. Spaceman had a PlayStation show. I lost that. Mr. Oh, this is well, first of all, it was supposed to be a show all about PlayStation Now, and I would get on there and say, you got no damn news. This show ain't going nowhere. It should be called Speculation Station. So then it was, no, it's a PlayStation show. And then it's done. Since he got rid of his PlayStation and bought a damn Xbox. But last night he did say he's not going to keep the Xbox. He's going to give it away. And he's just going to try to play PlayStation Now and xCloud. Anyway, then I outlast Dr. Spaceman even having a damn Xbox because that ain't lived long because he's giving it away. Then I outlast every one of you losers who left the Stadia Bash Community Network. If the shoe fits, wear it. I said it. Whoever, I outlast you too. Put that X on your forehead. Then
you know who you didn't outlast?
Well, can you say it when I'm done? How about you do that?
Go ahead.
I outlast Chariot Man Gaming and his other persona, Stadia Universe. Outlast him too. And then the person that Cloud Gaming Dad threw a slight little shade towards when he said a certain veteran, well, I outlast that Stadia vet. I'm never changing my name. I don't care if there's not a Stadia anymore. I'm going to be called Stadia Vet. X on your forehead too. Outlast that. And then little baby Sammy, he's nowhere to be found. Outlast him too. And then look who's in the chat. Look at this. Are you laughing? It's funny because I outlast you two with your new name change. Nimbus Cloud Gaming. What happened to Alex or Alexa or whatever you called it? Your forehead too.
I still call him Alex.
I still call him Alex too. He'll forever be Alex.
And he just said F Ryzak, so I'm going to say F Nimbus Cloud.
He put that capital F.
Yeah, and 3 exclamation points. So that means he was serious.
Now,
I think you're boring, Jeff. He's yawning.
Hold on, wait. Who else did I outlast? Who else either changed the name or let me throw Codex in there too. Well, no. Well, you know what? I won't throw him in there because he was always Codex.
Hey,
whether he was Codex this or Codex that.
Nimbus said that he'll 1v1 all of us, and all I'm gonna say is that I know you can't sleep at night, Alex. So in about an hour, you should join us for my stream, and take part in the festivities because the very last game is Rainbow Six Siege.
That's right. Bring it, Alex, because I would trash you.
Just saying. But enough of that, because I know who you didn't outlast.
All right, who did I? Wait. I outlast Avery too. Look at him. Go on. Nowhere to be found. And I outlast that guy named Duncan talking about Stadia's gonna die. Stadia's gonna die. Oh, what happened? I outlast that X on your forehead too. All right, I think I'm done. Is there any more shade?
So the person I know you did not outlast is you did not outlast Ejamix in the first round of the Game Over Tournament Champions.
You know what I did do? I outlast him too because he ain't nowhere to be found now. X. Although he did show up. It was crazy.
Something the other day, but he still hasn't said hi to me. So
I was watching something and he popped in. I was like, oh my God, everybody's like, yo.
Yep. Anybody that's watching, if you see Ejamix, you let him know. He owes me. He owes me an apology, and I'm not going to talk to him until he does. That Joker didn't even show up.
Too.
He didn't even show up for his match. He was in the damn semifinals and didn't even show up. He said, my computer broke. You can get on StreamYard from your phone.
And hold on, he screwed me over because if he would have told you ahead of time, you would have contacted me.
Right.
And had me take his place.
You tell him Nimbus F Ejamix.
Yeah, and you know what?
He was my favorite SPCN streamer.
And look, I outlasted Bruce. When Bruce wanted to get this cool-looking guitar, he couldn't even get his order, so he had to get a different one. So I outlasted his guitar. X on that too. Matter of fact, I outlast my wife having her crooked toes because now they're fixed. X that too.
What about Jeff? Who have you outlasted?
God, I don't know.
Well, Jeff Plastic is gonna outlast him.
It's true.
Look, Vet said I left the SBCN. Go for it. Run your mouth about me. No, man. I'm not saying you left the SBCN. I outlast your name change, man.
The king of cloud content with a K.
First of all, guys, I never said that. I just say king of content. You need to rename this show to F, man.
That's a good one.
That is kind of good.
All right, who else did you outlast? He is driving, man. Let that boy be safe. Okay, don't be distracting him. They got weird road laws up in Canada.
Driving real slow though. Look how he's driving.
He's gonna have a dude in a red button-up pull up next to him on a horse and wonder why he's streaming while he's driving.
It's true.
Look,
those Mounties. Did you ever watch Due South? Those Mounties, man.
Those Mounties, man. Hey, look, are the Mounties like state police, pretty much?
Yes,
they're federal.
Okay.
State
like
police.
State police. Stadia Vet said that's what I thought. Calm down, Stadia Vet. Calm down.
He outlasted Clear Pepsi.
See, I outlasted Clear Pepsi too.
And Stadia Vet has to go and get ready to watch the Giants beat up his team.
Oh, shots fired.
Shots fired. He said, Stadia Vet said, rename this trash talk because that's all I've heard. Hey, we had Lee on the show earlier, and it was a very nice segment. It's not my fault you came in late. You do a show where you roast people from the community.
And Nimbus, of all people, was supposed to be on this damn show.
Actually, that's right. Outlast Nimbus.
Right.
Guys, if you never heard the story, let's just tell it real quick. Originally, it was 4 guys. It was myself, Nimbus, Ryzak, and Raging Jacob. And look, me and Ryzak, we had to trade those 2 bums in for this loser behind it, underneath us. Hey, Nimbus, man, you screwed us over, man. Now we're left with Jeff.
Oh.
How we trading Raging Jacob and Nimbus Cloud Gaming for Jeff?
Because you and Raging Jacob couldn't get along. That's why. You want me to tell the behind-the-scenes story? Let me tell the behind-the-scenes story.
Okay, tell it. Tell it, Ryzak.
So Jacob was like, look, we need to do the channel a certain way. And Anthony was like, no, man, I'm telling you, I've been doing this for a long time. And this is the way we need to do it. And so eventually, after about 30 minutes of us talking on the phone, Because Nimbus, you remember, Alex, you remember we had like a 30-minute Discord phone call.
I think it was longer than that because I drove.
And then
home,
these two dudes were like, you know what?
And then
I got a lot of respect for you, but we just going to agree to disagree, and let's just go ahead and walk away now. I was like, man, we just built a show, and now we're walking away from it.
We had the name and everything. Hey, you want to tell me what the name was going to be of the show?
Oh man, I can't even remember what it was. It was hot though.
It was going to be all in context.
That's right, all in context. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. It was
right.
Wow. We had some crazy plans, but yeah, kind of crazy.
And
how
speaking
things
of
happen.
Jacob, he's put out some very cool videos. Over the past couple of months.
Yeah, somebody reposted one of his the other day, and I know his work is so good. So I listened to a lot of people's stuff at work, but I was like, no, his video I have to actually visually watch. So I was like, I didn't watch it yet because it was like 23 minutes. So I want to actually watch it.
Alex said that he's gonna have some more time soon. Him and Jeff can duke it out.
Ooh.
Look at that. Well, he said fight it out. I like duking it out.
What am I doing?
You know what's crazy though?
Alex said he wants to fist fight you for this spot on the show.
But did you know that Alex was a stripper?
I did know that.
Yeah, he told me that he was in the party business. I was like, oh snap. So that's what I assumed he was talking about.
He likes to do that little roll with the abs. Mm-hmm. He learned that from your TikTok. If y'all haven't seen Anthony's TikTok, you should definitely find it because he has some really good content on there. I mean, I'm talking grade A tranny content.
Yes, I could be a stripper.
Jeff, you could totally be a stripper.
Jeff, I will come see you.
But the problem is somebody would have to get a razor, and that's the only way that you could strip is just take all the hair off your back.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I should get an arrow shaved into my front hair.
They don't call him Senior Bear Cub for nothing.
Exactly.
Jeff 30 said, Jeff, keep your eyes on the road. You're all gonna make Jeff crash.
Jeff has that one arm lean. Look at him. He's looking cool going down the road.
Right?
Look at that.
Hey, Jeff, stop, man. Stop playing, man. Stop.
Yeah. Well, Jeff, you know where he's at. The speed limit's only about 15, so.
I know. Look at it, yo. It's look like he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, so now that we got past all the people I outlasted,
are we gonna do this thing?
What thing?
We're gonna do the Luna thing?
Yeah, let's do it. Now here's the thing. I don't want to because I want to be able to say I never played Luna, but I do it for you. So explain it to everybody, right?
All right. So,
well, stop doing what you're doing and just explain it, man.
We're going to test out right now live the Couch Co-op
live, guys,
or the Luna Couch feature. Because here's my thing. I signed up for Luna the other day because last week when they announced the Luna Couch, I was extremely intrigued by it. Okay. Mm-hmm. I am not going to sit here and tell you that I'm the biggest fan of Luna. It's not to take a shot at it and be disrespectful to it because there's a lot of people that are working really hard on it. And I appreciate, their creativity and their effort. It just hasn't been anything that's drawn me into it. When they announced Luna Couch last week, I was intrigued and I wanted to try out that because again, I like tech, right? And that,
but look what you're doing to me. Look at Mr. Urban World now.
Yeah, well, here we go. Did Jeff leave us again?
Yep.
Damn,
probably got pulled over.
Might have.
He might have. You probably seen a cop pull up behind him. He had to pull that off real quick.
He might have. There he is again. So we are going to right now. We are going to test out the Luna Couch because I was talking, but this isn't a Stadia show, Nimbus. This isn't a Stadia show. So
no, I think he's talking about like the Stadia 100. He's saying the Stadia 100. Hey, listen, I outlast that too, Nimbus.
Yeah, right.
A couple people I see still put Stadia 100.
So the cool thing that I think is cool about
no maybe men.
I think what I like the most about the Luna Couch is that, and what the reason I wanted to do it with you today is you do not have a Luna account. You have not signed up for the 7-day free trial. You have nothing to do with Luna, right? I'm going to be able to send you an invite right now, and you're going to be able to play this game with me. And that I think is really cool. Okay. And so we're just going to try it. We're just going to try it. I haven't tried it yet.
100. You know what my problem is, Mr. 1030? Dude, I put so much damn characters. I never have enough of everything. Okay, so here we go.
Yep. So this is the Luna page. Okay. From the browser, you can see a lot of the games. They've got different things here, you know, editors picks Luna. Jeff, I know you don't have Luna in Canada, so you can't really speak to this right now, but right down here, they've got a whole section for Luna couch games. And I watched somebody the other day do it with this game. So this is what we're going to do. Let me hide that.
I did troll the Luna account this when you tweeted them, and I kept saying, "Hey, do you have a big announcement I could make about Canada?" And they never got back to me. They're not going to respond to that. That's not their game. But Anthony, what I need you to do is I need you to go ahead and sign into your Luna. Oh, we can't play that because I don't have the family thing. All right, never mind. We won't do that. We'll do something different.
They got Assassin's Creed. That's a Luna. It's just those games that go across. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll do this one here because this one is like F-Zero, single player, local PvP. Okay, so we can. Yep, it's got the couch. Okay. See, they got the little couch icon because we can do it. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to hit play. You're going to see how fast this loads up. It's as far as a streaming service, guys. I still think that Stadia ultimately it works better for me. But this is it's good. I mean, I'm not going to throw shade at them just to throw shade at them. But anyway, I'm going to go right here. I'm going to go Luna Couch Session. There's my name. If y'all didn't know, my name is Todd. There you go.
I remember the funniest thing ever. You said Todd, and my wife didn't know your name was Todd, right? And so you said Todd. She was like, Todd? I was like, yeah.
Yeah, Todd always gets to be the weird guy in movies. You know,
I can sit it right here.
Whatever. But,
thank you, Bobby.
All right, so I need you to go to what is it? Amazon.com/Luna Couch or something like that. Let me find out what it is right here. And see, this is why I wanted to do this live, because it just says share this code with your friends. If I copy that, okay, it's copied. Now there should be a share link from this. There should be something to where
No. I think you send it to me. No, put it in the chat, like the chat where we could talk to each other. So just copy and put that in the chat. You know, the chat that I could actually get.
Yep. Look, I'm gonna give y'all are gonna get all the goodies right here. But see, it just sends you the code. It doesn't send you a link. Yeah, I'm gonna take the code and I see what you're saying. See? That's what I'm saying. It needs to be a link. So anyway, what I need you to do is go. I'm trying to find you the website right here. It is.
Why don't you just copy and send me that?
It's Amazon.com/Luna Couch. I'm gonna do it right here for you because I know that you are challenged.
Thank you. Guys, this is the type of stuff you get on No Yes Men, all right?
Okay, so I just sent that in our No Yes Men chat.
Oh, you mean on Discord?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you were going to send it here. You know, we got like a chat we can use here.
Yeah, we do. All right.
Yeah, it's at the bottom right corner. You hit, no, that's not it, right? How do we get to it?
It's a private chat. I got it. I just got to get off.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I should have gone in the house and tried it.
You can.
I'm not trying to get Jeff. The mountain.
See, I don't, but you can't. You're not going to be able to click that. You're going to have to just copy and paste it into your browser, right?
That's cool. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm copying it.
Hey, Mr. 1030, you do what you got to do, brother. Because I mean, I do have some shade to throw, but I don't want to be completely mean. Because at the end of the day, I do know that there's real people that are working really hard on this, and I don't want to discredit their work. So.
What did he say?
He just said, I got shade to throw at Luna, but I'm not today.
Hey, you're on No Yes Man, all right? If you even in the chat, it says, sorry, we couldn't find that page.
Just Google Luna Couch and it'll come up. Do I have to teach you how to use Google? Oh, my God.
Hold up. You put Amazon.com/Luna Chat.
Oh, Luna Couch. Did I put Luna Chat?
Yeah.
That sucks. All right. Yeah, Luna Couch.
That's why I couldn't find it.
Amazon.com/Luna Couch. And then we're going to give you that code. You got that code in the Discord, but I'll get it for you.
Yeah.
Like I said, I know you're slow. Let me know when you get to the part where you can enter the code.
All right, hold on. I actually got it. I thought you were sending me that, but I guess I got to type it out myself.
Yeah, you got to type it. That's what I'm saying. Like, there should be a link to share to jump into this, right? That's my knock.
You could probably build a URL because you probably just throw in some parameters after. So yeah, you could probably do it.
So you know what I did? It made me sign into
your
my
Amazon account. Yep.
And
I told you that.
I'm gonna pick Anthony. Okay. It says Luna Couch. All right. So now I need that code. You gave me the code or no?
So I have the code for you. It's 316 347. 316 347.
Okay. Join game. It says Anthony. Okay. And then set my nickname. No, I don't want it to be. I want my nickname to be ALLPC. All right.
Mr. 1030, I do not disagree with you here. Not at all.
Could you at least read what he said?
All-purpose champ has joined the game.
No. Ow!
So ship 1, ship 2. All right. So you should be able to select stuff there that you want. All right. So this game here is kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of like F-Zero.
I didn't select anything, though.
Yeah, I selected it for you because you're slow.
Okay.
All right. The right trigger goes.
Is it going to let me use my Stadia controller?
I'm hoping so.
3, 2, 1, go.
Letting you. It ain't letting me.
Oh, what the hell?
I'm not able to use my controller. There, I'm pushing buttons.
Oh, wait. And mine's is...
Nothing happening.
Oh, are you sure that's... No, that's you driving. I'm on the other side.
Oh, shit. I thought I was going to be first player. All right. Well, then, damn, I am driving.
Oh, yeah. It won't let me. Oh, it won't let you use a Stadia controller.
Well, I think I told you earlier today you might have to use your PlayStation controller.
All right. Hold on.
I'm using the Xbox controller.
Yeah, do I got a cord to plug this on?
So, again, I think this game is really cool, man. This was the first one that I tried. So if we get the technical difficulties of the controller worked out, you know. Oh, damn. Jeff, what do you think about this?
I like it.
I mean, I was literally just able to invite him to a game, and he doesn't even have the service.
True.
So I think that that's pretty cool.
That is very cool. But like with everything else, Stadia will probably add that. Xbox will add it all in. Once somebody invents something.
Yep, all-purpose champ left the game on me. So anyway.
Like with everything, once somebody invents something, everybody else copies. You know, Snapchat invented stories. Now everybody's got stories, right?
All right, so I think it kicked me out the game because I was taking too long.
There we go. We're back.
I'm back?
I mean,
you are? I see you.
No, I'm looking at the family channel right now. Oh, but it is moving the page.
Okay.
I think you got started over.
I'll start it over. Let's skip that feedback for now.
So
let's go play now.
What about how do I get it? I guess
you gotta see it. Don't say my name, man. I mean, I'm fine with people knowing what my name is, but I just wanted to say Ryzek. Damn it.
Okay.
All right. So this is going to be the code 270863 when you get it.
All right.
270863.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm already going to say this. The fact that on Stadia I can use any controller is awesome. I will say that. Just going to say that.
Did you just put that code in?
Yeah, and I just selected my name.
You just joined.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm moving, man.
Nope, I was setting up the race. Can you see our StreamYard? No, because you have everything on your laptop, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at it in my on my phone now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, go.
I'm first player, you're second player.
Okay.
Oh shit. So anyway, you know, this is just one game.
Right.
What I wanted to show though was I wanted to show this Luna Couch ability. I'm not here to talk about games or, you know, what somebody has, what somebody doesn't have. I just feel like this is a pretty cool piece of tech. You know, the fact that, yes, you had to. So it's not like you don't have an account because you still had to log in with your Amazon account, right?
Right. Just like logging in with your Gmail.
Yep. But I was able to invite you to a game that you don't own on a service that you don't pay for and play a game with you. I think that's pretty cool.
Doesn't everybody have an Amazon account?
Actually,
no,
before
really.
this,
That's
I
not
did not. I had to set one up.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, not everybody has Amazon. You only got an Amazon account if you buy stuff from Amazon.
And see, my wife is a Prime member, so we just order everything through hers. So.
Yeah, see, I'm a Prime member, and my wife order everything through mine.
Okay, that's what I meant. You guys have you could have used her account.
I could have, but then it would have said her name.
Yeah, but hold up. She possibly, but that doesn't mean two adults are gonna have an Amazon account. I will say this though, it doesn't. It is a little sluggish. Like, so it's choppy, but the cool thing is, like, it feels good driving, but the screen, it's like Stadia. When Stadia start to have issues, the visuals go down, but the gameplay stays smooth. So I feel like the gameplay is still smooth.
I think the only argument that I have for it is that I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, man. And when we had split screen and we got away from split screen, I was so happy because I hated sharing the screen with people. This is driving me absolutely nuts that I got to share this screen with you right now.
Now, you know what's funny? So a big portion of my life was split screens like this or on top. So I easily jumped into this and my brain already automatically focused back.
Right.
So I got my screen, you got your screen. But I know some people aren't that into that.
That's
I just blew up out of nowhere. Here, let's do another game. I want to see. Let's try something that's totally different.
Try something different. All right.
Yeah.
The thing I liked that game because it reminded me of F-Zero a little bit.
Right.
You know. So all right. So let's do that then. I'll try one more. I'll tell you what.
Like.
I thought it was good. There were minor issues. Let's give it a good. All right. So let's see. Where is that channel? Couch games right here.
It would be good for Stadia because I don't have Siege, and if I wanted to play your thing tonight, I can't because I don't have Siege.
Right.
But if you could share it, invite me in, that would be kind of cool.
Hold on. My guy, Caliber Killer, just jumped up in here. He's a community champion. F that. My guy, Caliber Killer, gets the community. Yo, he'll be up late watching the Sandy and Anthony show every night. And Caliber, tell him. And when it's a full moon, what's going to happen? I bet none of y'all know what that means. But my man, Bruce does, because Bruce and Mr. Urban.
So Mr. 1030 said that he thought it reversed. I don't have the Luna controller. I'm playing with the Xbox controller. So I don't know if the Luna controller goes backwards.
Are you playing another racing game?
Yeah.
No, I want to play like something totally different.
Man, you know why I like racing games? Because I think it really tests the.
No, but we just did one. Let's do something where we're like two characters on the screen. You know.
All right,
like,
man, all right. So boss.
And racing games are so linear. Man. You see the back of your car and you just drive down the road.
Hey, we'll play Yakuza.
Ooh, baseball.
Oh, they got a multiplayer Yakuza.
Yakuza 0. Let's play that. I don't even know what the hell this is. We're going to play it.
I like baseball.
Foremost. Shaking my head is Cowboy. Hey,
Jeff,
you know, I want to... Wait.
Jeff doesn't have a Luna controller because Luna's not available in Canada. So.
Damn. But Jeff got a PlayStation controller. Oh, let me roast Foremost real quick. This guy... Yo, I'm so good.
Get on the screen that you can put the code in so we don't have to wait too long.
I'm on the screen. I'm just waiting for you to give me a code.
All right. You ready?
What is it? Yeah.
I'm just going to do it. 657075.
Okay. So guys, I will say this. It lets you just jump right in. Like after that screen, you put in the code, and then you put in what you want your name to be, and then it just jumps to the next screen. So that's pretty smooth.
So Anthony can change your name, but Ryzak cannot?
Well, it lets me change it. It just didn't save it.
Oh, I see.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know what it said. It said we could only do mini games together. So.
Oh. All right, it is.
We'll do 3 frames.
What's this, bowling?
It's Yakuza bowling.
Oh, I like bowling.
All right, don't get me off of my little rant now. This
I used to love
loser.
Wii bowling.
Okay. So this loser named Foremost. I'm so good in Destiny. I'll roast all 4 of you by myself. And I'm thinking like, oh, he must be good. So I want this guy to be on my team. Oh my God, yo. Talk about sucking. Oh, look at you.
Tyson. That's what he said.
You got a strike?
I did get a strike, baby. That's right.
Well, look at you.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be in a bowling league in another life.
I can't
so you gotta push left and man, it's just on my controller.
No, because I think you have to. Yeah, that's how bowling is. You gotta go 2 times, and then it's
no man. Look,
not
I'm
if
the
you got
other
a
character.
strike.
I'm the second character.
Oh, what type of nonsense is that? Yeah. Couch co-op. They want you to pass the controller to the person next to you.
Co-oping by myself.
Man, killing those strikes.
You also call Jeff Bezos and complain.
All right, we're gonna need to.
Hey, Foremost, let me say this: don't ever be on my team and then play soft. I got these guys talking mad trash about Stadia, and you jump in and you talk about I was using pistols. I don't care. Yo, come on, man, you gotta bring it.
Can we do this together? Are you in the game with me? Is it showing you all the stuff it's showing me?
I'm showing everything that's popping up on the screen.
Oh, all right, let's see is this like 2-player beat 'em up? I don't know.
That would be pretty cool.
I don't know anything about this game. I see everybody talking about, Yakuza. I want Yakuza. I don't know anything about it.
Right. Yeah, I was never a fan of Yakuza. It's just a knockoff Grand Theft Auto, to be honest. But I always heard that the fighting was pretty good, whereas Grand Theft Auto fighting is so basic. Everything about Grand Theft Auto is so basic.
Beat him down.
Please, no more.
So initial reaction, because I know that this is now the third. Hey, shut up, dogs. I know that this is now the third cloud platform that you've tried, even though you haven't really tried it on your own, just through this. What do you think of the feature? What do you think?
I think it's cool. I definitely think I could hit one of my friends up and say, yo, let's play a game. But now here's what I'll say. Obviously, if it's fleshed out and it's like for every game or a bunch of games, but the question is like how many of these games, like if I say, hey, let's play a game together, a friend of mine might just simply say, okay, well, let's play PlayStation or let's play whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But for the service,
screen, sorry.
Huh?
I got my mouse on the screen. I can't get it off. I don't know what's going on.
But it's not on my screen. So.
I got you.
But for the service, it's a cool feature. Who could say it's not a cool feature? Like to be able to let somebody play a game. It reminds me of that one game where the 2 guys break out of prison and another person could play. All the person had to do was download the demo. Yeah, it says A to skip. Another person could download the demo and then play the actual full game. So one person bought it and then 2 people would play. It reminds me of that.
I just want to see if we can play together. I thought this was couch co-op.
What's going on?
Oh, dang. That's the lady that Jeff was meeting down in the park this afternoon.
Right.
Chapter 1. All right, here we go. I know, man. This is crazy. I'm just wondering if it's going to be both of us. I think it's just going to be me.
Why is this damn thing even on there?
Come on, man. Too many cutscenes. Let's go. This probably wasn't the game to play. Nope. See, it's just me. So you can't push start or anything, huh?
Nope.
All right. Well, never mind. All right.
Oh,
well,
you know what? I could hold on. Oh, never mind.
I finished it.
Okay, I was able to pull up like a little side
Menu
on the side of the screen.
So anyway, I just wanted to be able, because we talk a lot about Stadia, right? We talk a lot about Stadia, and I think that we all really enjoy Stadia for what it is and what I think we feel it can be.
Yep.
And I don't want to be narrow-minded and not try things. I don't want to have an opinion about something if I haven't tried it. So I did this 7-day trial. I think that there are a lot of things that are really cool about it, especially if you're a part of the Amazon ecosystem, right? I'm just not. So I don't know if Amazon puts out New World on Luna, I may subscribe to it just to be able to play New World.
Honestly, I think so that's what I always ask people. Do you think it's going to be included? Now they might raise the price because it's in beta. So maybe New World comes out. Maybe they raise it to $9.99, but it includes New World for people who like New World and want to play a game like that. I think that'd be cool because they'll be able to say they got the game that they made, first party game, and from the beta, a lot of people seem to love it. So that would be pretty cool. But to be fair, Crucible wasn't on Luna.
Right. Mr. Urban World, I didn't mean to ignore your question there. I'm not sure how many minutes they can play. I think it's unlimited. I think as long as you have it set up, as long as you have that couch co-op active, you can play. And I do like Marcus's comment there. I don't mean to ignore that either.
Well, because what I want to mention with Marcus's comment is this is all speculation at best. Not speculation, but these are solid numbers, but I don't get too excited where somebody could say, well, there's so many Google accounts. What does that mean? How many of those Google accounts people could be elderly and don't play video games, right? Yeah. How many of those Google accounts somebody just made to steal people information on the Facebook? So that's not an active account they're going to use. So
I have over 500 Google accounts.
Bet you do.
Oh, Jeff, you're classic.
Wait, what?
I see Jay's comment down at the bottom too. They already stated no time soon. They did say no time soon on New World to Amazon, but they did say too that they're looking at controller support. That doesn't mean that it's for Luna. It means that they could be allowing you to play with controller on the computer. Like,
right.
It's easy to try to read between the lines, man. Like everybody wants to try to read between the lines, but
yeah,
I like to try things. I've said that before, especially about like all the mobile games. It might not, you'd be surprised at some of the mobile games I play, just to try them. But
I got a couple I downloaded now that I didn't play yet.
I really wanted to see this, and I gotta give the Luna team credit, man. I think it's a cool concept. I really do. I don't think it's there for me to draw me in yet, but I do think it's a cool concept. So I'd like to give some kudos to them, and you all got to see it. You got to see how it works. So that's cool too.
Yeah. My only issue with Luna is I'm just not a subscription guy. I can't have my main thing be a subscription because then that means I could only play what they put on that subscription, right? Because subscriptions usually mean you're going to get either older games or lower quality games, So my wife, she's like, when all the iconic killers have a sound, all of a sudden I hear her crutches coming.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, I don't know, those of you that are watching, I don't know what you thought about that just now. Hopefully, we did it justice to show, what it is and how it can work. But yeah, there you go. There's a taste of Luna Couch. So now you can say that you've seen it. Yep.
And I can say I tried it. So moving on, a lot of people are talking about Deathloop. And so we was talking about it on Gamer Talk yesterday. And a couple people played it, and one guy said he played on PlayStation 4 and he's PlayStation 5. Sorry, with the controllers, he said it's like amazing when your gun jam, the trigger actually jam, and you can't press it, and it sounded pretty cool. So I watched the IGN review on it today. They gave it 10 out of 10 and said it's a masterpiece. And Bruce, I brought it up because Bruce just said it looks cool. And then I heard this game, Tales of Arise. The one guy from last night said, King Thrash. He said this should be Game of the Year. So I was trying to look it up. And I think I might have looked at the wrong one. Let me see. I was writing down all these games these guys was telling me about because I wanted to at least watch the trailers to see what my thought was. Yep, I looked at the wrong game. I typed in Tales of Arias, and it's Tales of Arise. Check that out. You're right.
What do you think about the news today about the Falconeer coming to Stadia at 60 FPS? Right, Falconeer is on Luna right now. I'm sure it's in a couple of other places, but they
that's that little stupid bird game.
I don't know if I'd call it a little stupid game. Some people might like it, but they said they built it from the ground up to play at 60 FPS, and that the technology of the cloud, especially Stadia, is great, and they're excited to see it play. So,
what is it called?
It's called Falconeer. Falconeer. Sorry, I'm boring you, Jeff. Jesus.
All this Luna stuff. I got FOMO over here.
Why are you trying to look like me?
I want to see what the Falconeer
your
is.
best Ryzak impersonation.
Well, because you look cool and hot. Rolls Royce Captain America. So I thought,
right.
Thanks. Hey, Marcus. See ya. My unicorn.
Hey, Marcus. You better put me on, man. All right, I'm not playing.
I'm telling you, I'm going to be his first follower. I've already called it. I got dibs. So.
Well, if you call dibs.
Falconeer. So it looks like it's on Xbox.
Falconeer, yeah. Yeah, I think it's on console and it's on Luna because I saw it when I was going through the games earlier today. Just having a peek. So, but it's coming to Stadia. So
let's take a look at this.
Hey, man, anytime a game comes to the platform, I think it's a win. I don't care what game it is. Even that Katamari dice roll.
Well, here's what's weird. I look at people like they're crazy. Katamari was such a popular game. And people like, what is that game? Like, what? I guess I'm old. Katamari was like such a popular game when it came out way back on the PlayStation.
But some men
only like, I never heard of that before.
Decay. In water.
Oh, look at this. You're a falcon.
In stone.
So they said I was reading the article today. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like World War I fighter planes. So you got to like get behind.
They are the ones who decide.
It's like Ace Combat.
Cool.
Yep.
Behind those walls.
Yeah, no.
Out of sight.
Looks clean.
Yeah.
But what for the leagues of lost souls? Under the shadow.
Does it have multiplayer? Probably not. What if they had like a little dogfight mode?
What went before? What future? What be the right path?
I think companies have to realize multiplayer is what's called replay value. You want your game to keep being played? Throw some type of multiplayer in there.
Flew.
You know?
I carried the splinters.
Because these
for multiplayer games, you got to have people to play them, right? That's my one knock about Outcasters right now. I love Outcasters, but I can never find anybody to play it.
Except at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, at 8 o'clock we're gonna play.
You got to create a community, man.
20 minutes.
20 got to create a community.
Minutos. My wife is at Wendy's picking me up a burger right now. It's gonna be beautiful.
Look what I got. They got this in Canada. Popeyes.
Popeyes.
Yeah, we have Popeyes.
I just love the red beans and rice and a biscuit. That's all I need. So my wife got me that.
Marcus said he's gonna block you on Twitter if you keep spamming him with follows.
Get ready.
All right, Cowboy. Ready. What else you got? Because I got to get ready for our 8 o'clock. So you got anything else today?
No, actually. So let me look at my list. I think that's all I had. I knew it was going to drag out a little bit. I knew Jeff was going to be doing something crazy, and we're going to have to wait for him. And
Jeff, you got anything? Did you need to get anything off your chest today?
No. I threw shade at Lee, and that's all I wanted to do. So I'm good with that.
Jeff, how are the Cowboys going to do on Sunday?
We're going to win. Our next 8 games are against teams that didn't make the playoffs. So, our first game is against the Super Bowl champions, and yes, our kicker missed a couple of point after and a field goal. If he had made those, there's 4 points. that means Tom Brady had to score a touchdown at the end instead of just getting in field goal range. Makes it that much harder.
Do you think any of the 8 teams that you play next are also saying, "Oh, we're playing the Cowboys. They didn't make the playoffs last year"?
Probably.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Probably. But we got to play the Giants. We got to play Washington. So, there's 4 easy wins right there.
I guess when you talk about Luna,
Washington did make the playoffs last year. So, just saying.
I asked Vet this question. I said, did they actually make the playoffs, or did Philadelphia give it to them by benching their starters and putting their third string quarterback, throwing the game so they get a higher draft pick?
Well, you guys know you could exchange phone numbers.
Look, if I run a race, if I run a race against Anthony and I'm winning the race and I get to the finish line and I stop and he crosses the finish line first, he won.
Oh, well.
Okay. All right.
Technicalities,
All right.
Hey, Bruce. You're the man, Bruce. Bruce is leaving. All right, Cowboy, take us out. Stop stuffing your face with beautiful biscuits and take us out of here.
Hitman is free for this weekend. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Stadia had sent me
anyway.
Well, they sent me. Hold on, let me look at the email.
The Hitman, they got a Hitman starter collection or whatever that's free. So,
yeah, Hitman free starter pack. Experience what's next in Hitman for free. So that's free. Okay. Did we go over any Stadia news? Is any Stadia games? Last week, I think
we just talked about the Falconeer. We didn't talk about the game that left. We didn't talk about this week on Stadia this week.
Well, let me say something though. The game really didn't leave because it was never here.
True.
So it didn't leave. It just didn't come.
How can you miss what you never had, right?
It's real. I can see people like, I can't believe that's not coming. You ain't. You must have played it on Stadia before. Oh, damn.
However, I will say this. I'm gonna take 30, maybe a minute here, and I'm gonna talk about GFN for a minute. GFN put a post out today that they've got 90 free-to-play games on GFN. It's an incredible amount of free-to-play games. Kudos to them. My issue with this is that you can play those free-to-play games for free with the free tier, where you get an hour of playtime a day and you've got queues, or you can pay $7.99 a month to play free games. It's not free anymore if you got to pay $7.99 a month to play it. Just saying. I'm a technicality guy, so
yeah, I was gonna say that's a technicality. They're not wrong. There is 90 you can play for free.
Yeah, but you can't play them for free if you got to get the sub. If you get the sub to do it.
Correct. And is it not? I thought it was $9.99. You said $7.99.
I thought it went from $5.99 to $7.99. It might be $9.99 now. I don't know. I don't have a paid subscription to GFN because I got
it free with my my laptop. I got 6 months free. So.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. And you've been enjoying it. I'm not saying that it's bad. Just
And
I've had an issue with the way that it's promoted, because it's promoted like it's a GFN game, or there's this magic behind it. I can get a free-to-play game. Yes, I got to download it, but I can get a free-to-play game, not have to pay shit for it. So,
yeah, but see, I don't have to. I play Fortnite and I played something else. I don't have to download the game.
I can play Fortnite on my phone.
So it's true. Good.
Well, if Bruce said 2016 Hitman or Hitman 3, I don't know what's in the starter pack, to be honest.
Caliber Killer,
but it's free. It's free on Stadia, so check it out.
And he said 85 of them are trash.
Might be though.
There's only one good one. That's Rocket League. So yes, FIFA 22 is coming soon. I got it reserved. I can't wait.
That's trash.
Wait, you're trash.
Just because I don't play sports games.
Jeff, where are you going to be this week? What do you got going on?
I think tomorrow night I'm gonna play a little bit more Shadow of Colossus. Anthony's got me into the game. I think I'm gonna play a little bit more tomorrow night. That's it. And then we've got a big retro rewind on Sunday. I may have a special guest pop in. I may not. He hasn't confirmed. I just kind of left it. He's a game time decision. But we had he made some comments on Twitter about gaming collectibles, and we talked a little bit about that last week or last show. So I invited him on. I sent him the episode. He thought it was cool. So he we'll know Sunday if he can show up or not. He couldn't commit, just because he's in England. It's an 8 o'clock. It's late for him. He's got other stuff going on. Yeah.
Okay.
So we may or may not have a special guest on Retro Rewind at 3 p.m. Eastern. And then that's it. So
awesome.
Yeah.
In 15 minutes, we're going to do another Throwdown Thursday. We're going to go team mode this evening. So first up, we've got Outcasters 4v4. Then we're going to go over to Killer Queen Black 4v4. And then we're going to finish up with Rainbow Six Siege. And I know you can go 5v5, but we're just going to play it by ear. And we're going to see which team, comes out on top tonight. We had a good time last week.
What happened to the whole elimination thing? You getting rid of that?
Well, if we had enough teams to participate, then we could.
That's why you gotta lower it, bro. You gotta do 2v2s, man.
I just figured this week we'll just go teams and we'll just take it all the way through and we'll see which team is better this week.
Gotta mix it up. You can't do the same elimination every week. Gotta mix it up a little bit. Make it more fun.
I feel like, but
here's the 1v1s.
When you're onto something, right, and it's hot, you use it for a little bit. Then before it gets stagnant, then you switch it up, right? I think it was hot. And people was like, yo, this was cool. I would have did this. I was literally I was telling my friend of mine at work. I was like, oh, my boy Ryzak, I always talk you up, Ryzak. I always talk you up.
I know you do. You always
I really do. I really do. And I was like, oh, it was really cool. I was saying the games and everything. And I was like, honestly, that'd be cool if he just do the same thing because people was into it. And then it'd be like, because people who lost and wanted to win, like me, I'm gonna come back, right? Mm-hmm. But now it's like, oh, so something completely different, and you're supposed to have teams. Like, all right, I'm gonna play just to play. But how cool would it have been knowing return engagement? So you come in for the same thing.
And I'll go back to it next week. The thing is that I did those 3 games the way I did last week because anybody could have played them, right? So I didn't want to have to do the same 3 games again, even though I am still doing Killer Queen Black because the Killer Queen Black team is just super supportive of me and their game is awesome and I just want to promote it as much as possible. But I figure this week we'll go teams. Maybe next week we'll go back to the single player because I want there to be more interest in it and maybe we'll get into even bigger games. Maybe we can start off with that Bomberman with the 64, maybe go into grid because it can be, 40 people online. We can do things that way and get bigger. But, I had a blast last week, obviously, because I won.
Right.
But, we're gonna do that here in about 13 minutes. So definitely, if you guys don't have anything to do, come on by. If you can't play, just come by and chat us up. It's going to be a good time. And we'll see you at Retro Rewind. Before you go, Anthony, let me just make sure I give Lee another shout out. Lee's got his 24-hour stream this weekend. So thanks to Lee for jumping on today. And definitely, I know all of you probably will. But give Lee some love on Saturday because 24 hours of gaming in a row, man, that is what a saint. So, all right, Cowboy, what you got?
Well, I want to also give Lee some credit because he was one of the first official I call it my starting lineup of the Stadia Avengers Marvel Mondays. The first ever episode was this Monday, and he was one of my starting lineups. So I want to give him thanks for joining. And he inboxed me and said, "Dude, can I be a part of it?" And I was like, "Wow, that was cool." So it was him. It was my boy Crow, and Crow was number 1 on my list, which was cool. So it was Crow, Lee, and then the Mac list was in there. So it was the 4 of us. And when Lee had to leave, my guy, the Emperor Collins, jumped in there. So that was cool. So I want to say thank you to those guys. Guys, I made all my shows 5:30 now. So if you just come to my channel at 5:30 Eastern, you can find me. So 5:30 Eastern, we got Marvel Mondays. With Tuesdays, we got my SBCN stream, Triple Slam with me and my wife and Lena. We changed that from 6 to 5:30. So it just goes along with the theme of my channel. Wednesday, Gamer Talk. This Gamer Talk was awesome. I changed the format. I would first ask people what they represent. Never asked. And if you just watched it, it was just a bunch of guys talking games. You didn't know who liked Xbox, who liked PlayStation, who liked Stadia. We were just all talking about games. And it was really cool. The drama, no drama, just gamers having fun. Of course, you couldn't see their faces. Jeff made sure to troll them, which was awesome. I love how Jeff and Jersey got their own thing, but now Jeff and Beef got their own thing. So they're writing back and forth in the chat. I'm like, that was cool.
I don't know. I never know who's talking, except unless you're talking, I have no idea who's talking. There's just a bunch of voices.
If you pay attention, the thing moves, Jeff, when the person's talking. So nice try.
You know what?
Anyway.
Why don't you just do it on Twitter Spaces? Then no one has to. You just do it on Twitter Spaces, and then there's no faces. That's what Twitter Spaces is for. You're not even doing that right.
So that's new to me because I just heard of that for the first time like last week. I was like, what this? Somebody's like, oh,
did one as a trial when I was at work today, and I jumped in with him because it gave me an alert on my phone, and we were just sitting there chatting. It was cool.
I did a whole stream like 7 months ago about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch your content, so.
All right.
Anyways,
that's lies.
Anyways, no, I watched this content for a few hours last Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And then Thursdays we got the No Yes Men, and then you got the Sandy and Anthony show later on at 9:00. We will be on tonight after Rizak. And I won't say every Sunday, but very often I got Big Mike Little Ant on the Big Mike Little Ant channel at 11:30 a.m. on Sundays. So last week we did episodes 3, 4, 5 of Marvel What If. We did a spoiler discussion. So this week there will be no Big Mike Little Ant. And so there you go. That's where you guys could all find me throughout the week.
Cool.
Awesome. Okay, boys. Yeah, thanks for the chat. Thanks everyone for popping in.
All right.
Yep.
You guys have a wonderful rest of your week.
We'll see you in 10 minutes on Rizak's channel.
Sounds like a plan, guys. Awesome show. Good one.
All right, guys.
Later.
Later. Oh, yeah.